Okay, you should already have visual and audio. Let me test it. I decided to go with this again. Yeah, I'm rather starting to enjoy the game. Let me test both voice and PC sound. Okay, you should already have visual and audio. Let me test it. I decided to go with this again. Yeah, I'm rather starting to enjoy the game. Let me test both voice and PC. Perfect. You should hear everything. No, I had intended to play something different this morning. Yes, to go with Red Dead Redemption 2 for the first time in a while, but unfortunately the game didn't start. I don't know, there is an error of some type. It says online error, but first of all, the game doesn't stream with Streamlabs. But this is a problem I remember from when I tried to stream it originally, some time ago, because, yeah, the game... I'm actually close to the fuel station. How does it work? Ah, no, no, I'm not. I remember I wasn't. Yes, to stream Red Dead Redemption, you gotta disable the Vulkan libraries, which apparently are not compatible with Streamlabs, and I knew that, so I set it to DirectX, but still it didn't stream. Black screen. And besides that, when I actually started the game without visual on the streaming part, it still didn't work because he had an online error. I don't know, the servers appear to be down, maybe they're failing. In any case, they don't connect for me. Let me go to Discord anyway, just in case my friend connects so I can tell him. Hello, hello? Yeah. Oh, the truck is rolling behind. No, it's a damn shame, really. But it doesn't work. And yeah, about playing this in VR. Well, of course, I would, but the problem is it's not working with my wheel. So it's kind of useless. It's kind of useless. Let me see if they corrected anything on the option while we're at it. I might switch to the steering wheel later if it works. No, it doesn't have the presets, but that's not important. People are playing it with the wheel. The problem is, it's only compatible with supported wheels, and while I have the G29, if I go and use my main pedals, which are actually Logitech Precision Pro made for airplane games, the pedals are not detected. In any case, the support is bugged, because even though the pedals are not detected, if you use a Joy 2 key to set the pedals as keyboard buttons, as I have, you don't resolve anything. It's still, I don't know, it's like the accelerator stacks. In any case, it doesn't work. And so, yeah, no wheel for me. So when having no wheel, is it really worth it to play in VR? It's kind of stupid, really. It feels like it's a remote control track that you're sitting inside of. It's kind of stupid, really. I'd rather play like this. I'd rather play like this until they finally fix the game. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Let's go to explore the second map. Yeah, you pass through the tunnel and apparently I got a mission that brings you there, so it should be achievable. You're supposed to bring only the woods, but I got into the idea that in this game, unlike the first one, you should always pick all the load that you can, all the materials that you can find, because eventually you might need them. Maybe leave it on the road, away from the building. It still will be useful to find them again. In any case, I got a crane on the track. Not that I can use it. I have a crane and I can't use it. But still, I might decide to use it eventually. Let me see that the stream is working. This is still Discord on the other window. Yeah, minimizing Discord. Yes, everything appears to be working. Let's go. The problem is the fuel. I have only 75 liters. It's not much for a truck such as this. Eventually I'll have to bring fuel to it, I presume. I'm not sure. Unless I go for a detour to the fueling station, but it's not as close as you might think. No, you would have to do all this and then in any case, I cleared the rock slide, so that's a major element of this game. You can actually clear the terrain by bringing materials to it, like presumably the people of the town work by using the material to remove this kind of stuff that block your progress. So you can also drain the water, and we will do it during this session. You go probably with the other car to a series of pumps, and activating the pumps you drain the trash. So that's the reason I couldn't do anything yesterday. I was trying to do things in the wrong order. You're supposed to open up the paths. It's an interesting design, really. But like I was saying yesterday with James, it's completely different from the previous game. It almost looks like a different interpretation of the same premise. And probably it is. It could be from a different group of developers, I'm not sure. Oh, let's see the new map. Well, the other map that I haven't seen yet. May traverse between location by moving it a guide where direction. Travel to Smithville Dam. Sounds interesting. Look at it. The dam. I should find the garage of this. The garage, if I want to say it in the English way. Smithville Dam, Michigan, USA. Okay. Of course, we have no exploration of the map. Where am I supposed to bring this stuff? ASCII forwarding, right? No, wait, it was one of the essential. Look at farm. His Smithville Dam is in die shape. It needs 2 wooden planks, 2 fuel and 2 bricks. I only have the 2 wooden planks, and then I have some metal, which presumably I will bring to someone else. So let's track this mission and try to reach the farm. Then I should reach the garage, I guess. The problem is the car is still on the other map, so this might be problematic. Well, we'll see. In any case, the game didn't load the different area, it was already in memory. In practice it works like that, it's instantaneous. That's a cool thing. I think I should turn right here, yes. Fuel will be a problem, 100%. But in any case, I'll bring the car here. I'll bring the car with the fuel trailer, so that I can reach the different objective points, no? Sounds like a good approach. But also I discovered many times... Ooh, I didn't start the comments, just in case someone might comment. Hey, excuse me guys. Excuse me. I didn't start the comments on the phone. Ah well, it's okay, I have no comments. Yet. I should say yet. What was I saying? Many materials, you just find them laying around already on trailers. You don't need to go to the pickup points. You can find them strewn about in the map. If you move your mouse on top of these things, they tell you. Like, even with my own trailer it works. If you go here, it says I'm carrying wooden planks, you see? And the rear trailer, that I cannot select, well, it should say steel planks. I think the garage is this. Look at it. Service hub. Not sure, though. Maybe I should go and check it, you know, because if the garage is there, it will make everything easier. The garage also gives you fuel in this game, unlike the first one, because I'm rather low. That looks very much like a garage. Would be to the right, no? There is no sign telling you. Damn, if it's not the garage, I'm wasting even more fuel. Service hub. Actually, there is no reason to think that it's a garage. Let's go the other direction. For what I know, the garage might be the other direction. There will be a sign telling you that it's a garage, I think. No, actually, this looks like a garage, excuse me. It certainly does. This is perfect, I think. Let me see. So I can spawn the car from here, I can do everything. Perfect. But most of all, it's sure, yeah, garage discovered. Detached trailer. Unfortunately. I'll leave it outside of the area of the garage just in case it might hinder the spawning of my car. So, detached trailer. Detached, yeah, apparently. No, it didn't. What the hell? Okay. Detached trailer. Oh. What happens now? It should refuel already. Yeah, fuel restore. Look at that. Isn't that convenient? In terms of upgrades, still cannot get anything that's really good now, because I didn't level up my driver yet. This in practice limits what you can buy. Maintenance frame add-on, this is pretty cool. Flatbed, no. Heavy crane, the heavy crane is pretty cool. Okay, leave garage. Leave garage. I tend to say it in between how you would say it in Italian and in English. The garage. Because we say garage. What the heck happened with my load? No, that's stupid. Now I gotta pick it up with the crane. I hope I can do it. Well, in theory, it's an impossible... Okay. This game feels so much like a beta. What the fuck is that meant to represent? Well, okay. Having said that, now we gotta learn how to use the crane. Uh, so, activate anchor. Stop this track first of all. Crane mode. The crane is quite different from the one we had in the other game. In practice, it should work like this. You extend the crane, lift lower, anchor, cargo rotation, winch lower, V. Does not. Must be a way to attach cargo. Ah, perfect. Ah, it's like this. I thought that it attached to the bottom. It's even more ridiculous. I mean, it doesn't look that difficult. You lift it, yeah. It's a pretty cool crane. It's better than the one we had in the other game. Yeah. Then you lower. A bit more to the... Of course it doesn't work. Otherwise it wouldn't be Snowrunner. And that's it. Okay. At this point, you somehow exit crane mode, restore crane. And what now? Move. Okay, after this unforeseen pastime that we had to partake in, I can go and attach the trailer again. Yeah, backing out. Boom! I always have such a soft touch, yeah. I'm so accurate with my maneuvering. Attach. Wonderful, magnetic, magical trailer. No, I'm still carrying a lot of stuff that I might not need. I think I should pack the cargo. How does it work? I should go. Somehow you have to select the rear and you can pack. I don't know, I don't care. It's in the trailer, you won't get out of it easily. Okay, so the idea now would be to reach this farm and bring the woods at the very least. So, this. Hey, thank you for the follow, Angel, and welcome to the stream. I'm starting to really enjoy track games, even if I cannot do them with the wheel due to the buggy state in which they've been released, but I suppose they will solve it eventually. It's a cool game though, I enjoy it. Completely different from the first one, but still good. So, let's go. Let's drive along the road. Ah, there's a roadblock. Okay, you see, it's like this. And now you can open up the passage if you bring spare parts, of course. Not what I have. Okay, we gotta bring 2 spare parts here. I know how to do it. By going to the car. Well, first of all, I gotta find spare parts. Ah, the spare parts are very close, actually. But let's do it with the car also, because I want to bring the car here. So, the car. I need the global map, I presume, no? There must be a way to move from one location to the other. Yeah, Black River. And then go to the car. Okay. We don't actually have to drive all the way, I think. Because once you own the trailer for the car, trailer store, scout flatbed, we have to return it. I'm not sure if the trailer will come with me when I teleport the car. Maybe that I gotta bring the trailer all the way there. Scout flatbed. There is no store trailer option. Well, let's hope it works. Otherwise I gotta drive all the way there. Well, with the car it won't take that long. But let's make an attempt, I guess. Ah, well, if I cannot do like this, I will do it with the truck. But I will need another trailer, it's not ideal. So you store the truck. No, store it from the truck, retain. Then you go again to the global map. You go to the Smithfield Dam, you select the garage. Yeah, garage. And from the garage you spawn the car. Now about the trailer, I don't know. Let's see if the trailer comes with me or not. Of course nothing is explained in this game, so it's all up in the air, so to say. If I go to the trailer store, in theory, it should let me spawn the trailer that I already own, or it will make me buy another. Unfortunately, you gotta buy another. Well, I mean, it's not that expensive, eh? I will need one per location, who cares? It's not that expensive. It costs less than a series of tires. No, because this is very useful actually. The car, unlike the first game, can transport stuff like this. You go to the service farm, when you're gonna transport a small amount of stuff, the car is ideal in this game. Let's do it. Let's see if I have the correct idea here. There's my truck. Wait a second, do I have to turn left or right? Left. The new waypoint system is bad. Like, not terrible, but the older game had a better system. I like the logistics aspect, you gotta think ahead of where to move what and why. It's almost like one of these games from the Unknown series, no? I mean, in a smaller scale, of course. But still, you don't just carry stuff around. You carry it with a certain purpose, with a specific methodology. So, here we come to the loading area of the service area. And it should give me the spare parts, or so I think. Service spare parts. What else does it have? You gotta think ahead, you see. Like, this has oil rig drill. And also, there are two types. Service spare parts and vehicle spare parts. No, I need service spare parts. And you can even carry two, I think. Yeah, you can. Perfect. You see how it works. It's pretty cool. The car can bring stuff around. And this way you open the passage. So you have these mini missions in between the larger missions. What you gotta do to modify the terrain and make objectives more approachable, so to speak. Therefore, let us drive towards our destination once again. 35 miles maximum speed. Do we care? No, of course. I wonder how easy it is to lose your cargo with this, because you don't have side walls to the trailer, but apparently no, it's okay, it's okay. No problem, they're well secured on top of the flatbed. What's the button to sound the horn again? F. No, F is the winch! F is the quick winch button. I wanted to sound the horn. Ah, it's G. Okay. So we just demonstrated one thing not to do. Don't press the quick winch button when you're driving fast along the road. I think I should repair the car after this. Oh, and now this will clear. And unload it. Perfect. I'll just leave the car in the middle of the road, I mean. Who cares? I'm the boss of the neighborhood, I can do whatever the hell I please. This is still attached, okay, I didn't lose the cargo, okay. But now that I think about it, maybe I should go with the car first, you know. Let me select the mission again. Now, start tracking. To go and search, yeah, for the exploration point. Seems like a safer bet. Let's do it like that. Go to the car. Detach the trailer. What's the status? Since I did that damage? Well, it's got 75 points on the engine. Besides, it's not that dangerous over terrain here. We're still at the beginning of the game. As long as I don't do anything stupid again, I shouldn't. Ah, but let me place yeah, the waypoint to the actual watchtower, which is where I'm going now. You gotta scout with the scouting vehicles in this game. It's an important part of it. It was in the first one as well. Woo! Why isn't there a speedometer? You gotta go inside the car to have it. 30 miles. It felt faster. Then we count to 40. Yeah! This is a game that is best played with external view, to tell you the truth. Okay, this is the farm. So there is no obstacle to the way to the farm. Even though, wait a second, it's not actually the farm where you gotta carry your stuff, it's another farm. No! I broke the car. I broke the car. The engine is broken. Oh! Oh! Just like that. That's brutal. Okay, recover. Not like we have much choice. Okay, let's break the truck as well, I guess. I'm not doing the same thing with the car. No, no, but it seems easy. There's plenty of rods as long as you don't do anything stupid like that. Now I gotta maybe not accelerate as much because with the weight I'm carrying, this kind of incline, it might be problematic. The wrong thing here is that I have the wood in the rear trailer and the metal in the front flatbed. It's not a flatbed, well, in the front part of the truck, so I cannot easily exchange the two unless I want to do it with the crane. This is annoying. The metal is what I'm going to need later, I presume. In any case, I don't have the objective yet for the metal. Okay, now stop this thing. Let me try to understand. There is a rod. Here it is. There is a rod. Engage four-wheel drive. No, I mean six-wheel drive. This thing has six-wheel drive. Boom, 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 boom. The new game structure goes for a very exploration kind of experience. There's a lot of discovery to this game. The fact that there is no clear purpose, but many purposes at the same time, you know which order to partake in every single activity, makes for a certainly more difficult game, at least in terms of what you have to do. How to understand what you have to do, most of all, is the difficult part. Okay, disengage full wheel drive. I think this is the road to the farm, but I'm not sure. Hey, Kagan! Excuse me, did I miss? I wanna guess Snowrunner so bad. Yeah. Did I miss your comment? When did you write it? I'm sorry, it didn't work. Hey, thank you for the like. This is Kagan. Ah, then you just arrived. Yeah, it's cool, man. I like it. Don't expect a game that plays like the previous one, huh? It's very different. Very, very different. Completely different game. There's a mission here. Let's see what it is. It seems like a different interpretation of the same premise, but the game is... it plays in a totally, maybe even opposite way. Show the task, threatening accident. Was the whole town gone loony? A driver managed to drop a whole cargo of fuel into the river. That's interesting, because I need fuel, by the way. But this is something we will do later. First of all, I gotta bring the stuff to the farm. And thank you for the follow as well, Keegan. Welcome to the stream. I normally play VR games. Today I make an exception. This actually works in VR with a third-party application, but unfortunately it doesn't work with my wheel because it's buggy as hell at the moment. Keep this in mind if you buy the game, it's a bit buggy. We already experienced a really big bug in this playthrough. In this session, I mean. In this playthrough, well, we encountered several. The worst of all being that yesterday co-op just didn't work with my friend. We intended to play co-op and it didn't work, and that's not good. In practice, it didn't interface. What the fuck did I do? It didn't interface with the Epic interface for friends, I mean, the Epic network structure, and so yeah, we couldn't play with my friends. I just got the truck stuck, if you can believe it. You can't believe it, of course, because you see it. Let's try with the differential lock. Ah. Wait, I can winch there. That's good. The winch is very strong. It will bring me out, I presume. I wing in the wheels. Yeah. Well, if I didn't get the truck stuck, it wouldn't be Mud Runner or Snow Runner, no? Bye, see you soon. Thank you for following. Thank you for following indeed. What the crap did I do? Okay, I'm out, I think. Ah no, it's the same problem as yesterday. You gotta actually engage the reverse if you're using low gear. That's the reason I didn't move. Yesterday I had the same problem. If you are in automatic, it switches automatically to rear gear. Otherwise, you gotta do it manually. That was my problem. Okay, no, now I learned the problems. I'm starting to solve them. This, of course, doesn't prevent me from doing stupid stuff like this. Yeah, move this bot. We don't need no bot. Okay, we turn the track. Next time I'll think twice before entering one of these narrow plazas that I just found. And so, ta 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 ta. I presume, no? We go from the south. Actually, I should do it with the car probably. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It's a road, I mean, it will bring me somewhere. Thank you, Keegan. See you soon. This doesn't look easy. What does the sign say? Nothing. It's just a sign with an arrow. This almost brings me back to the Skyrim days. Ah, here it is. Farm dam. Ah, so to go to the farm it says to go that way, actually. Huh? Let me see. Well, yeah, probably, because there's some water here which doesn't help, but in theory, why should I do the difficult road when I can do the easy road? Yeah, let's do it. Got plenty of fuel. Hey, thank you for the like, Tate, it's you. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing this again, yes, I'm rather enjoying the game, I just cannot stay away from it. It's pretty cool, huh? It's pretty cool, it's surprising. I didn't expect such a complicated game, but now that I'm getting the hang of it, it's actually very interesting. It plays like a modern open world game, nothing like the old Spin Tires. Okay, having arrived here, unfortunately, the map didn't actually tell the whole story. There's a lot of water here, not just some water. Crap! Well, let's engage. I think if I go in there, I'm lost, basically. Maybe I should drive on the field. It's all flooded, it's all flooded. What the hell happened in this place? Let's try. I guess it should work, no? Can I destroy the fence here? Okay, we're already meeting some problems. Well, it's part of the experience, no? Differential lock. This won't get past, I'm afraid. No, because even if I go forward, you still have... Well, let's try at this point, I might as well. In theory. Okay, now go rear, reverse. No? I think, in theory, it's a very experimental approach to the matter. Let's see if I can attach left one. Andrew, hello, thank you for the like as always. We're getting in a difficult situation here. I don't think it's getting past this. I may try and try, but hey, hello. Hello, you came just in time to witness the first serious roadblock in today's adventure. But it's not over, it's not over. No, don't attach that, attach the actual track. This is not getting through, there's no way I can get through. Let's go back. Reverse with differential lock and winch. Should bring me out. Yeah, if the track goes, the trailer follows. Or in this case, makes way. I think. Wiggle the wheels. Wiggle the wheels. I'm achieving nothing. Let's try to pull the trailer instead. This is also a good idea, I guess. Could actually be the better idea. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't lose the load yet. You can always pick it back with the... I don't care at this point. It's either that or I remain stuck forever. Ooh, look what I managed to do. Okay, I think we are possibly at the point where I'll have to reset, yeah. Unless the car can pull it back. Let's try to do it. Before wasting everything, I want to try that. Car. Where is the car? In the garage, I think. Yeah. The car is in the garage. One last attempt at saving the day. It's very, very easy to find yourself in this kind of situations, unfortunately. As soon as you do something that you didn't think through, it happens. It happens. You may know the game, but it will still happen. In any case, the physics is different. I think that would have worked in the old spin tires, but not today, not today. I wonder what happens if I reset the track. The trailer remains there, but what about the load that I have on the track? Does it get despawned or it remains where the track is? It's the first time I actually have to reset a loaded track, but I'm not sure I have to reset it. Let's see. Let's make an attempt at the very least. Yeah, pick up to the rescue. I hope. I don't know. We won't have much power. Maybe not enough to save the track, but we make an attempt, I guess. I should have gone through the field, probably. The field would have worked. I presume. I presume. We'll see. Truth of the matter is, this should be played in co-op. Let me see something. I'm not playing online. I wanted to see if now it connects to the friend list of Epic. It could or it could not. I'm not sure. Okay. Where is this truck? Here it is. Ah, there's your problem, yeah, it seems. The truck is on its side. How wonderful. You can recognize my style, from the two different games there is a constant. I always overturn the truck. I'm just that kind of guy. Boom, perfect. Let's break the car too, so we can be sure that the situation cannot be salvaged. So my idea would be, I don't know if it works, it's an attempt that I'm making. If I pull this, perhaps it will go right side again. Yes, in fact it did. And now perhaps I can even pull the track out. Or is that just wishful thinking? I don't think the car is powerful enough, honestly. And in fact it isn't. Probably the winch itself is more powerful. To the point that I was thinking yesterday, if you manage to block the car against something and then pull the winch, it will actually pull the track because you won't move. Well, at that point you might as well attach to the pole proper. Now that I think about it. No, let's do that. Let's do that. Change track. No. Yeah. I should try to attach the other side of the track. Ah, I attached to the car now. Huh. Try to back out now. I mean, I don't care that much. I know what I gotta do. I suddenly know. Yeah, just detach the trailer. How could I not think? Yeah, like this. You have to detach it perfectly. No. It's okay. It's okay. I'm still sticking with it. I'm not resetting anything. Go to the car again. In theory, I can still salvage the load. Let me see, huh? Everything is easy until it starts to go wrong. Then you gotta solve it. Somehow or another. Okay, now you attach this to that. Yeah. Bring it back to the correct side. Unfortunately, I lost one of the packages. Which is, by the way, just what I need to bring to the farm. It's not like I gotta bring anything else. I hope it doesn't despawn by means of a bug, because I don't see it on the ground. What the fuck? It's gone, I think, due to a bug. Ah, no. Here it is. Okay. Then try to pull it this way. In fact, yes, it worked. Okay, and this is out of the way. Now the problem is the wood is in the way. Well, we'll see. In theory now this should be more maneuverable. Differential lock. Yeah. Rear gear. Come on, I gotta do it with the mouse, but it's buggy. Even this is buggy. Now I'm... Okay, neutral. Yeah, but don't attach to the trailer. Hey, now you can no longer attach there, but you can attach to the car. The car is pulling me. Yeah. In fact, I think it's working. I think it's working, yes. Because the car is pulling me. And we got it out. Okay. I only need to put the wood back on this. Yeah, it worked. You see, there's some degree of satisfaction for solving your own mess in this game. Now, crane. Pick up the thing. Lift with C. Ah, yeah, if I put the anchor, maybe I don't overturn everything. Crane mode. Lift. Lift the crane as well. It picks it from the bottom, makes sense. Because it's a stupid game, that's why. And now you bring... Look how much it extends, so that's pretty cool. Okay. You see, not everything is lost until you give up. You bring this back to the trailer. And cargo rotation. QE. Doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Lower with F. Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't rotate the cargo. Ah, wait, now it does. Yes. This is a better crane than what we had in the other game. Lower. I should lower not the crane. Well, it's the same. And it's back to it. Now, restore crane. And remove no, the anchor has deactivated by itself. Okay, now we still have to find a way to actually arrive to this farm. Let's try to pass through the fields, I guess. Well, first of all, I attach the trailer again. Never give up in this game. If you give up, you're not playing the game right. The fields it is. Stubbornly advancing to our own doom. I think I regret it. There's no alternative. Differential lock. And... Okay, there's no alternative, but there isn't any traction either. Any? Like zero? No. This cannot work either. That's auto winching. Of course he didn't stop before entering, he stopped after. Otherwise it wouldn't be Snowrunner. Okay, go back to the car, you should be able to pull it, I hope. In any case, there's no getting through that. I guess I underestimated the difficulty of reaching the farm. Well, trial and error. Trial and error is the name of the game. It's becoming night as well. Same deal as before. You gotta release the trailer first. Okay. Detach trailer. Poor car. I can feel it struggle. This isn't coming out very easy, huh? Try to go right way forward. Even if you just pull it aside, the truck will be able to pass. The problem here is, does the truck move without a trailer? No. It doesn't. Don't extend the crane. I might be in trouble this time. I don't see it coming out. No. I'm trying everything, but I think I gotta reset it. Stupid as it is. In any case, I need the materials that are on the trailer. And the truck can't pull the trailer away. Well, before doing this, let's try to actually scout this place. Or I'll never be able to reach the farm. Reaching the farm. So, to scout, I think this is the only remaining path. You can only do this at this point. It's the only possibility. So, let me see. Trial and error is the only way. Let me see. I wonder if I have enough money to buy another vehicle. I could get an heavy-duty thing capable of getting the main truck unstuck, I guess. Which eventually will come in handy, anyway. Watchtower, here I come. Is the road that brings us to victory, or isn't it? This is possible to... Oh, well, this can be done with the truck, I think. Not easily, but there's plenty of trees to winch to. The truck can go through this. More or less. It can go through this. Well, I'm not so sure. Or I could just bring the woods. The wood, I could bring the wooden material with the car flatbed, maybe. Because the car can't pull them through this, I think. Perhaps it's the best idea, you know. I might do just that. The car can come through this, the truck cannot. I don't think so. In any case, I don't need that metal here. Farm, to the right, it says. No, I'm not going to the farm, though. The fact that there is a sign makes me think that you gotta pass through here to get to the farm in any way. Probably it's like this. You gotta pass through this. But for the time being, let's go to the actual watchtower. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I don't see the truck passing through this, not in a million years. Careful here, I would pass on the bridge, yeah, and then go to the right. There's a lot of design in this game, everything is designed for a reason. All these little bridges, buildings everywhere, it's totally unlike the first one where it was just trees, lakes and hills. And that's it, that's the dam, by the way, we reached the dam. Here it is, here it is. There's a warehouse here. New nest is a mission. Okay. What's the threatening accident mission again? The one that wanted me to grab some fuel of some kind? Threatening accident. No. A driver managed to drop a whole cargo of fuel into the river. There's a bunch of barrels floating around the river that needs hauling up. Truck with crane is recommended. This appears to be doable. But before doing that, now we have complete scouting and we know there is no alternative way to the farm, because where would you pass through? Maybe up here, like do this and then this. Perhaps. Well, the main problem here is that I won't be able to get the truck unstuck, I think. I will have to reset it. One final attempt. One final glorious attempt before we give up. But I already see that it's useless. It's incredible how easily it managed to get itself in an impossible situation. What's this in there? Someone inviting me to a community, I don't know. Okay, differential lock makes no difference. There's nothing to winch to, unless I winch to the to the trailer, which doesn't seem very useful because it will just bring the trailer to me. Then again, maybe I can attach the trailer itself once it's close. Let me try that. Trailer is too far away, of course. Bring the trailer forward. I know that I can use the recovery function, thank you guy. In any case, it's actually very lucky that I have the useful cargo on the trailer, because it means I can reset the track and I won't lose the useful cargo, only the useless one. In any case, that's what I gotta do at this point. So, function, whatever is it, recover. Ah, but you will lose the... No, it doesn't even tell you. Another email. What is this? What is this? Same thing. Leave garage. Okay, I lost the metal. The metal is still there. The metal is still there. This is good. It can be recovered. Actually, it can be recovered with the crane. The game will save its position, so it's not useless to have brought the metal all the way there. I might recover it with the crane and bring it to a metal requiring mission. It's okay, actually. I don't dislike the outcome. And we can easily, well, not easily, we can recover, I think, the trailer and make another attempt at bringing it to the farm. My god, this game. Actually, it's even better, probably. Now, you know what I'll do? I won't probably even move the trailer. Just grab the content with the trailer and put it on the truck proper. It's better. That's what I should have done in the beginning anyway, because the trailer makes the truck much less drivable. It's everything. You gotta think of a logistic solution to problem. It's like what's the name? A point-and-click adventure game, except that you're driving a truck in the forest. It's a different experience. The first one was a proper simulation. This is more like an adventure with a simulation attached to it. And also there's a bit of strategy to it. Okay. Engage all-wheel drive. Yes. It's also misty, so foggy, so atmospheric in a way. Where is my trailer? Don't I see it? Ah, here it is. So which route do we try? The one I went through with the car? Or the other one? I would do the one of the car, to tell you the truth, because it kinda worked. Kinda worked. Without a trailer probably I can do it. Activate anchor and crane mode. Yeah, solving my own failures. Race. Why doesn't it race? Oh. Yes. Ah, you can actually rotate the view. Look at this. Okay. Rotate. Lower. Put it forward, I guess. Well, there must be a way to make it come. Ah, yeah, and practice you and lower the winch. I get it. Imagine doing this with that joypad. I think people will get mad. Maybe it's easier, from what I know. This is good, no? Okay. And then the second one. You see, the metal is still there. Actually, it's very easy to recover the metal with the crane. Then, does it get there? Yeah, luckily. Just by very short nudge. Ah, look at this, it even moves. I think we just found out how to get the trailers unstuck. It works very well. You move it much more easily due to a limitation of the graphic engine, of the physics engine, probably. It's okay, it's okay. Move crane, yeah. Lower the... Why doesn't the camera show me a proper view of the action? This doesn't have. Is it rotating? Yes, it rotates very slowly. Lower the winch. Uh-huh. Yeah. Why? No, you should go the other. The camera is wrong because the camera is center. The camera should center on the thing, not on the crane. Completely wrong. What did I do? Crane mode. It's completely wrong. Makes everything harder for no reason. Uh-huh. Rotate. It's very slowly rotating. It seems like it's not rotating, but actually it is. Lower. Stupid camera. Look what the heck I did. Well, okay. I mean, as long as it works. A bit more. Well, that doesn't look correct. Make it short. I'll lower this goddamn... Speaking to the crane now. Crane movement lower. Yeah. Well, if you pull it, pull the winch now. Lift. Lift is C. Ah. Well, more or less. I don't know, depending on how much the game is stingy with it. Can I pack it? I can pack it. Perfect. Then, restore the crane. And we try to go... Heh. Heh heh heh, boo. From the top? Or from where I went? That farm sign seems something that intends you to pass through here. Let's try. Ah, the truck has got full wheel drive, it's not like we're going to drive a normal truck through that. This is just part of a mission, it's not like we're completing the mission with the two wooden planks. It's that difficult of a game. Let me look at the stream one sec. Yeah, everything is working. I don't know why my Discord looks like this. Well, it's the same. Ah, my friend respawned. It seems to be working for me. Ah, well, not for me, unfortunately. Let me see. No, this is not the correct path. I missed my turn, actually. Wait a sec. No, I missed it by quite a bit. I was supposed to go from here. Yes, yes, yes. Why doesn't it have that super handy line that told you exactly where the next waypoint was? It's a feature you shouldn't remove from your game. If it works, why remove it? No, but it's okay, it's okay. This is the path to glory. Or defeat. One of the two. Hi, hey, Senia, welcome to the stream. All the way from Indonesia. That's very cool, man. I'm from Italy, actually. Opposite side of the world. Where in Indonesia are you? I know some places from your country. I'm actually... I have a years-long interest in Asia and the Orient in general. Okay, from here. wonder what happens if I fall into the lake. Probably nothing good would. Nothing good would come from it. I tell you. I tell you. And from here, no? What do you think about it? It seems like a good approach. Like I said, there's plenty of trees. This is what made me choose this path in the end. The fact that it had so many trees means that you can actually do it. You can winch however much you want, and this brings you forward, of course, towards the objective. Yeah, look at it. I know it would work. And this appears to be very much the farm that we were looking for. Oh, don't break the track now, that would be horrible. Here you go. This is 1/3 of the mission, then it needs 2 bricks and 2 fuel. The fuel could come from the other mission. There's a mission that says salvage some fuel. I will go and do that now. Cargo management, the essentials. It's this. Unload. So, fuel, like I said, task. It's a task, not a mission. When you open the window, it's getting warm. Some air. This is a game that really needs energy. It's an extenuating game. Let me see. The name was threatening accident. Yeah, oil barrels. Well, it would be quicker if I reset the truck to the garage, which I will now do. You know what I'm missing? How do I know what's my status in terms of driver? How much money I have? My level? It's a bit ridiculous that there's no screen telling you that. Probably there is, I'm just missing it. Maybe from advanced functions. Like, am I gaining? How much? What? In terms of my earnings, my balance is essential. You can only see the balance if you go to the garage interface, but what about all the rest? Besides, why doesn't it let me enter the... Well, okay. Probably what I got there. Let me see one sec. No, because it's a big thing that I'm missing. Your current standing within the logic of the game. No, here you buy trailers. Oh, that's the entrance to the garage, yeah. Maybe if I turn on the lights too. Yeah. Zarlock, $18,600. Not much. Ah, look at this. You got a series of slots for the different vehicles, so you cannot own that many. Ah, player profile probably. Yeah. I'm level 3. Yes. So you see it from here. And then it gives you a percentage of completion for the various maps. Okay. Contracts, task, contest, achievement. Ah, contests are actually online? No, just a different type of mission. Perhaps I should open the game to multiplayer. Someone might join. It will still be help. But I would have to reset all the trucks to the garage. Let's not do it for now. Yes. The fuel. So the fuel. Am I tracking it? No, track it. Threatening accident. It will bring me here, first of all. That's a fuel station. To bring fuel to the farm, basically, you will need barrels though, will give it to me. Or you can get the oil barrels, but the oil barrels are not fuel. Let me see the text of the mission again. Excuse me a second. Excuse me, guys. People don't understand and I'm streaming. Okay, no, like I was saying, fuel station. ASCII forward the bricks, wooden punk, fuel. Fuel is not oil barrels. One thing is oil barrels and one thing is fuel. So to bring two elements of fuel, do I need a tank? That's the question, because when you... Well, let's do this first of all, and let's see what happens. But I think fuel is not fuel that you bring to a destination. To bring the fuel to a destination, you need two elements of fuel, not a certain quantity of it. And an element, presumably, is something that you load on a truck. So it will be oil barrels, probably. Perhaps fuel barrels, which are not presumably the same thing. First of all, let's recover the oil barrels. In any case, it's close to the fuel station, so I can make an attempt. From here. Well, it's a rod. Doesn't appear to be dangerous in any feasible way. Turn on the lights. Doesn't make much difference, actually. Uh-huh. Fuel station it is. Well, let's do the fuel station thing first. I would rather complete a mission before starting another, depending on whether the game lets me do it. It's not that useful to have the trailer in the end, because it's not like you can get two types of things at the same time. I think they give you fuel units here as well. It would be probably at cargo management. Here it is. Okay then, two fuel units and bring it to the farm. Let's complete that first. I also the fuel one. So select it again. The essential. Start tracking. In theory from here it's quicker to go from the north, but then we would be testing a different approach. Whereas we already know that the other works, why even do it? And it needs bricks. We'll have to find the bricks somewhere. Well, let's think about it later. I'm not passing with the trailer through this in any case. I think you gotta go to a warehouse to get the bricks. But actually, if you put the mouse pointer here, it tells you, you see? That's what I missed yesterday. Yes, the bricks are there. But first, the fuel. This is a mission, by the way. Should I accept all missions that I find? Yeah, because maybe I find myself close to them and I can do them. Accepted, but don't track it. Lost trailer. They lose trailer all over. And you constantly having to find... Hey, Paki, ciao! E grazie per il follow. I mean, thank you for the follow, Ashley. Welcome to the stream. We're doing the missions in the Michigan State. Ciao Pasquale, benvenuto. Forte sto gioco, eh? Pensavo di fare un'altra cosa stamattina e poi invece, guarda, sono qui di nuovo. Non è niente male, ora che inizio a capirlo, gli dà. Devo portare i rifornimenti alla fattoria. Adesso gli ho portato il legno e ora vogliono benzina. La benzina praticamente tu vai alla fuel station, la stessa dove fai benzina per il camion, e ti danno i barili di benzina. E quelli sono praticamente. Ne porti due sul camion e due sul rimorchio se ce l'hai, ma il mio rimorchio al momento è un po' impantanato, quindi portiamo due cose alla volta. Ma tanto come dicevo, non è che cambia molto, perché ogni cosa deve venire da un luogo diverso, quindi a meno che fai un unico viaggio che ti porta in due fonti di materiale, alla fine, se hai rimorchio o meno, non cambia granché. Okay, I was explaining to my Italian friend what I just said to you as well. And it's not worth it to have a trailer, since in any case, you gotta pick every single type of material from a different location. So it's not like you need more than two of each, at least at this stage of the game, meaning that, case in point, the trailer is optional. Okay, left we go. Should give you the option of changing your FOV more when you're aboard the truck. Oh, why did I open the... Yeah, wrong button. Okay. The type of trailer can be moved by the truck as well, I think. I wonder if this mission will pay me more, since I'm in a different map from the starting one. But my trailer actually can be recovered. It's a bit more problematic is to recover the metal planks that were on the track originally, unless they even despawn. For what I know, it's possible. Let me see. Engage all-wheel drive, of course. There is some degree of repetition after all, you're doing deliveries. Why wouldn't it be? All'amico mio gli funziona il volante, sì lo so, la storia è questa, Paghi, praticamente. Ehm, Se tu usi uno dei volanti supportati, puoi selezionare i comandi uno per uno e lo fai funzionare. Il mio problema è che per come ho disposto gli apparecchi, chiamiamoli apparecchi, utilizzo dei pedali che non sono quelli del G29 e comunque volevo utilizzare anche il joystick e la manetta degli aerei, ma soprattutto ho dei pedali che sono per gli aerei. Se dovessi tutte le volte scambiare i pedali è estremamente scomodo perché praticamente devo svitare il volante perché l'attacco sta sotto, attaccarlo, levare i pedali dalla postazione, mettere quegli altri è una scocciatura tremenda. Per cui sì, alla fine lo farò, però pensavo che l'avrebbero sistemato, per cui non ho preparato nulla e stamattina... In realtà stamattina dovevo fare un altro gioco. Dovevo fare un altro gioco con l'amico inglese, purtroppo non mi è partito, era Red Dead Redemption. Dice che adesso va. Quando ho iniziato lo stream non mi faceva collegare e quindi sono andato con questo. E G29 lo stesso mio, stessa storia. Stessa storia identica. Se io riattaccassi i pedali suoi lo potrei usare, sì. Però è pure vero che io non volevo solo il volante, io volevo volante più joystick per tutto il resto, ma non ti fa configurare niente. Probabilmente lo farò. Stamattina, come ho detto, non avevo avuto tempo di prepararlo. Certo è un peccato, perché comunque senza volante perde parecchio. As explaining the reasoning of my wheel woes, which, I mean, in theory you could use the G29 wheel, but like I said, I would have to attach its own pedals, which is made very unwieldy by the fact that the wheel in question has a plug for the pedals which is underneath, meaning that you have to actually unscrew it from the rig where I have the wheel to be able changing the pedals. Eh sì. Sì, cambiano, però il problema sai qual è, Pachi? Che io oggi pomeriggio volevo fare un gioco d'aerei, per cui dovrei cambiare i pedali un'altra volta, risvitare il volante, riattaccarli sotto. Una bella scocciatura. A meno che io tengo il volante da parte, lo monto sulla postazione insieme ai pedali, però tutte le volte che puoi fare un gioco alle macchine, smonti tutto e riattacchi il volante, cioè così poi alla fine non li fai più. Lo so per esperienza, se non hai tutto comodo, allora per un gioco solo andare a compromettere questa serenità di utilizzo non è che mi fa impazzire, anche perché penso che in settimana risolveranno, non lo so. Oddio, non si sa, può darsi. Io ci spero. Ancora ci spero. Poi vediamo. Se non c'è alternativa. No, no, ma ho visto anche gli streamer che giocano col volante, nessun problema. Purtroppo devi pure considerare la situazione che uno ha. And yes, elaborating on the wheel problem, we have outlined the entire matter for the Italian viewers as well, which might perhaps be interested in the matter, or maybe not. Then again, who cares about whether there is a reason for me not using the wheel or not, as long as we are playing what is indeed still a cool game. La cloche dell'aereo lascia uno staccato? No, non potrei mai staccarla. È la cosa che mi piace di più fare gli aerei. Oggi pomeriggio faccio gli aerei. L'hai visto quando faccio gli aerei? Con Sturmovik, che è una figata pazzesca, non te lo perdere. Ok, let's deliver this thing. And this brings to completion the delivery of the fuel. Now we need bricks. Now we need the bricks. Where do I get the bricks on this map? Hehe. At the warehouse, by passing over the dam. Let's do it. Sounds cool, sounds fun, it should be cool to see. You gotta do the same road in reverse until you're back on the main road. And once you are on the main road, presumably you pass over the dam, and from the dam go to the warehouse. No? Apparently. Seems straightforward enough. How hard can it be? How hard can it be? The famous last words. I'm already stuck, by the way. No, but not badly. Thankfully there's an entire trunk over there that I can use to badabam move the truck. And that's okay. Look at the truck, merrily driving around, nothing stops us. Where will is power, everything can be achieved. Past the towering pines of Michigan. Are these actually pines? Who knows? Who even can tell trees apart? Honestly, myself, never have been able. Then again, it might be a useful skill if you live in the wilderness. Thankfully, I live in a big city, so I don't care. But I should. It's more colorful than the first game too. The first game was basically only brown. It was brown, brownish, yellowish. Now this is still a bit guilty to it, like in the times when you have twilight, a morning or evening. It becomes yellowish tinted, but during the day, even if it's raining, as you can see, the trees look properly autumnal, as they very well should. That's a cool sight to behold. Here is the dam. Where is the damn dam? This reminds me of the famous British spy service documentary 007 GoldenEye, where you have that pretty cool opening of the movie on the dam that it jumps off with a plane, because of course it's goddamn 007. Okay. I best not digress, or I'll get my truck stuck very soon. It's actually the first time I do this road in reverse. Apparently it's a bit harder, but still, won't stop me. Won't stop me on my tracks. Winch a bit. No, winch there. Winch wherever you want. Why? Differential? Strange that it doesn't move, to tell you the truth, huh? I don't see what's the hold up. There you go. It was a rock or something. I'm hearing a distant music makes me think that yesterday I disabled the music in disgust after like 2 hours on the same map. Now it will be a different music. Let's put it back. At the beginning it was kinda relaxing, then it made me angry because it was the same, but now it will be different. I'm on a different map. keep us company, no? Some music to listen in the woods. Finally back to the main road. I hope. Wow. It's a pretty big crow on the balcony in front of my window. It's pretty cool. I will show you with the camera, but I'm afraid, yeah, it's already gone. Have you ever seen the Italian raven or crow? I don't know which is the English word for it actually. It's a grey and black bird, half grey, half black. The wings are black, the rest of the bird is grey, and the head is black as well. It's a pretty cool bird. They're also some of the bigger that we have here. I would say the seagull is bigger, but not by much. Here is... No, what the fuck? Ah, I love the sound of this. I wonder how much you can drive on the outskirts, like jump off with the car, something like that. Would look pretty... I don't know, it would look cool if I could jump off with a car. It would end sadly, but this would still be quite an experience. You see how it is, you have to go to the fuel station for the fuel, then come all the way here for the bricks. Does it really make sense to do it in a single go? Not really. There's a trailer store here, just in case you might need a trailer. The magical trailer store. Ah, let's see this mission here. You won't need anything that comes from the nearby warehouse, I'm sure of it. Smithville Bridge. You have to repair the bridge. What does it need? The Smithville Bridge needs 2 wooden planks. Ah, well, I brought them to the farm. Up we go. Cargo management. Ok, bricks. Velocità. Concrete slab. I never used this. Okay, the 2 bricks that will go to the farm indeed. So we drive back to the farm another time. Well, you can't really... There's no other way. You want to complete the mission, you gotta do this. You drive to the farm and you bring the bricks. Turn the truck around. After this I might want to go to a different map, we'll see, huh? Depending on the other missions I have available. If they're interesting I might do them, but if I have to go another time to that stupid farm, no, I would rather I would rather switch a map, very potentially. Look at them bricks, so neatly packed. I'm not going to lose these bricks very easily. How's my fuel, by the way? No, it's okay, it's okay. Wow, driving over the dam while the rain is falling. It's pretty epic looking, in a way. I mean, you buy this game on the Epic Store, no? It would be a bit epic. Look at this, it looks like, is this the plank that you walk before suiciding yourself by jumping off the dam? Possibly. Having come here, yes, forward we go. I did it already. I hook the cable of the cell phone with the foot while crossing my legs, and possibly the phone flies over to the other side of the room. It only happened once and it survived, but I wouldn't want to do it again very soon because it might not. Winch is connected. Winch is disconnected. Weaker than wheels. Weaker than wheels. That tree. I like that tree. Let's break some trees on the progress. Come on. I think the bricks weight more. This might be the problem. No, but it's moving. As long as it's moving, you're not in trouble in this game. And now it's no longer moving. Why? Why? Must be the weight of the bricks. Wait. Engage differential lock. Devi passare laterale alla strada per non impantanarti, ok. Grazie, ottimo consiglio. Aspetta, Aspetta, io penso che col differenziale ce la faccio. Non lo so. Spero, se no è un casino. È il peso dei mattoni, capito? Ah, lo so. Puoi attaccare dietro, aspetta. No, non lì, quello si rompe. Così. Attaccato? No. Sì, non si vede ma è attaccato. Look at this. What an idea. You attach the rear part of the truck. This is a very important aspect of the game. Let's try to implement Packy's advice. He's telling me, right? He's telling me to not pass on the middle of the road, but you know Packy, sai che succede? Il problema, se tu vai laterale rischi di ribaltarti, poi sei fregato praticamente. E comunque qui non puoi in realtà, lo vedi quanto è stretto. It's a very narrow road. Can you really pass to the side of the road? I guess not. It would perhaps ruin you completely. I best be careful here. Connect the winch. In any case, I can confirm to you that the weight of the bricks does make a difference, because with the wood and with the fuel, I could pass without problems. But isn't fuel supposed to be heavy as well? I was too lucky before. I attached the rear part of the truck. You see, it's important. If you attach the rear part, what happens is that you're moving the rear wheels, which are 4, sideways, and that way you can gain traction with the rear wheels. And this changes everything, of course. Hey, did I hear the sound of someone? Yeah, 18 minutes ago. No. Thank you for the follow, Ashley. I don't know if I thank you already. In any case, I repeat it. It's possible that the music of the game covers the OBS sounds. Let me see what happens now. And I winch. This is what happens now. So you see, maybe you're thinking you're doing the same thing, but actually it's different. Winch away. Winch to win. To win at this game is not difficult. Just winch and pray the rain gods to not make rain, because apparently in Michigan it rains far too much. Everything is flooded everywhere you go. Okay, sure, I guess. Farm is this way. Wow, really must rain a lot here. Well, you got the big lakes close by that generate plenty of humidity, I guess.
Hello.
Hey, James, hi.
Hi.
Hey, wait a second. I gotta lower the volume of the game.
Yeah.
Music? Okay. I think I can hear you well now. Tell me.
So you couldn't get Red Dead working now?
I had 2 problems with Red Dead. First problem, it didn't connect. Online error. Twice, 3 times I tried. But the bigger problem is that it doesn't stream. I have a black screen when I try to stream. And it's not the first time. I had that problem originally, and then solved it by switching the game to DirectX mode, because apparently, okay, OBS doesn't support Vulkan, but I knew that. I switch it, still black screen. At that point I was
Um,
like half an hour late and I started with this. I'm sorry,
I guess you
gents.
can try, like full screen and windowed mode and all that kind of stuff. I don't
It
really know
was
what
window
the
mode.
issue is.
In general, you should stream in window mode. It was in window mode. I made
Yeah.
an attempt with that as well, I think. But the problem is, it was just black. It remained black. I don't know. Probably I can solve it, but it would take me some trial and error. I was already late for several other reasons, and I decided to go with this in the end. But we can try to play together, I guess, today as well. Maybe we manage, if you
We
want.
what? Oh, you mean on Mud Run you're talking about?
I'm doing Snowrunner, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at this now, Red Dead Redemption 2 PC game capture issues. It's said
It's well known that you gotta switch it to DirectX, but I did.
Vulkan capture's not available on OBS. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So
you go DirectX. No, no, that's the solution. The solution that always works. Oh, I hit rank 4.
well, I'm wondering if there's wondering if anyone came up with an obvious solution to it or something, but I don't really see anything
No,
in this
but it's
thread.
something new. I don't know. People stream it,
Yeah.
so there must be a solution. The problem is it will take time to find it, and I didn't have the
You're not
time.
going to get it working straight away, no.
No, no, that's the problem.
Yeah. Try and invite me. I'll just go to Snowrunner. Try and invite me again
Yeah,
because
I just completed the mission. It's perfect. In fact, I'm recovering all my vehicles, so we try. Wait,
I can see
returning the
you.
truck.
I tried to join your game directly, but it just
No, no, no,
froze.
I'm not playing multiplayer at the moment, so it wouldn't
Yeah,
work. Okay, wait, I'm
but
recovering my trucks. I just completed the mission anyway.
I think it might start working now.
Thank you for coming, by the way. It would be a lot
Yeah,
of
no
fun
worries.
to play
If we
together.
can't get this working, I'll go into the afternoon because there's no point hanging around if we can't actually play together. You know.
No, I know. In fact, I thought about it only later that we might have the same problem. In fact, create game. Public, yeah, start co-op. You try joining, I try to invite you.
Yeah,
The profile picture, unfortunately, is still black, which is not a good sign, but I
it's not.
guess.
Yeah, are you in the game yet or
I just created the multiplayer game. Let me
uh,
go to
join
party
friends game?
management. No, I think I got a spawn a track
Yeah,
before.
I can see it says Zarlok and it says it's like one slot of 4 is
Ah, what happens if you try to...
it shows the number of slots in the game, so
Why
I
doesn't it
didn't
let
do
me
it.
deploy the track? Ah, that's a
Join.
wonder.
Okay. It says searching.
I
Connection
cannot...
lost.
No, but there's something wrong. It doesn't let me deploy the track. What the heck, this game? Doesn't let me deploy the track. I
Did you
hate it.
retain one before you went into the game?
Both of my tracks. Wait, I recreate it, huh? I'm recreating the game because there's something wrong.
It's getting further than it did yesterday though. Like it's seems like it's actually
Let's
communicating
do
with the
both
servers
things.
quite well.
First I try creating, then you try creating and I try joining.
Yeah.
Create game. I try the second time, huh? Ah, but now I'm not playing in VR. I can try to activate Epic Games overlay. It must be a
I couldn't
bug.
find out how to use that. I'm not really sure whether it's working because I couldn't find anything that
Use
says like this is
overlay.
you've nominated for it.
It's important to yeah, installation. Ah, it's something that you gotta install. Initialization. There is no button that you gotta press. I'm now in the
Yeah.
game again. Let me see if I can deploy. Yeah, now it lets me deploy the track. It could be a
Okay,
good
let's
sign.
try start co-op.
I'm going to manage party. It's
Join
different.
friends game.
It's different. I'm seeing black screens, but they look different. And I
Hmm.
have a friend list, and I have you in my friend list. I sent you an invitation.
Oh, there you go. Zarlog invites you to join the game.
It works. It fucking works.
Well, let's not
Yes.
let's not get excited just yet.
Yes.
Don't jinx
Player
me.
Faxta joined the game. No, I'm too happy.
No! Oh, no retain trucks. Okay, that's fine.
It works. It works. You don't
Yeah,
have the
but I don't have
trucks.
any retain trucks. I need to leave the game
So,
with
so you
retained
kept
truck.
playing yesterday as well? No, because I kept playing like to late night almost. This game is addicting as fuck.
I played it a little bit, but I couldn't complete a mission. Like I
I
dragged
know
an
that
oil tanker to the mission. They won't accept
they're
the oil
all
tanker.
very long and difficult. I'm actually now to the second map of Michigan, which is the map with the dam. It seems to be easier, maybe
Yeah.
because there are less missions, and the first that you see all appear to be sorta achievable. Apparently. Apparently.
What the fuck? Right. So yesterday, I did this mission where it was like get this oil tanker and take it back to this truck stop to
Uh-huh.
return it to them, and it wouldn't cash in the mission. It wouldn't. Like I I checked I was going to the right place. I drove it to where it says to drop the oil tanker, and like
Uh-huh.
no option to turn it in, no option. Wouldn't acknowledge that I was finishing the mission. And then today, I like start the game in single player, and it's like immediately it's like thanks for finding it. It completes the mission.
Ah,
And
you
you know, in
completed
single
it.
player. It's like what
That's
what?
wonderful. Okay, I guess it's the type of bugs we can get behind. There are plenty. Like earlier, I went to a garage. I left the trailer outside of the garage. I upgraded the truck. When I came out of the garage screen, the stuff that was on the trailer was underneath the trailer instead. So I had to load it again with the crane. It's like that. It's a beta in
You
practice.
know, I'm starting to think that maybe it was a different dev team because the original dev team wouldn't have made this buggy piece of shit.
Yeah, that's one factor probably. No, but many solutions are different. They look like something that has been made by someone else. There are several things that make me think
It
that.
just feels just the nature of the bugs, like the original dev team in like Mudrunner and the original Spin Tires, like it wasn't like this. I mean, it was different bugs, if you see what I mean. It feels
It
like a
was
different set
completely
of bugs.
yeah, no, no, absolutely. This is way more ambitious, though. You gotta give it that. So
I'm
presumably,
not saying the first one was bug free or that it was it was
it
completely
almost
perfect because
was compared
it
to
wasn't.
this. Compared to this, it was.
Well, it definitely had some weird bugs. You could definitely get things like not working, but it was
Yeah,
different
but you
bugs.
had to
You know what I mean?
try. Yes, yes.
It was
Yeah, it's
like
constant.
it didn't break in the same way. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. No, but I
So,
also think, unfortunately,
Bruce,
that
is
the.
anything on chat?
Hey, I'm hearing a voice. No, it's still you. It sounded
No, it's
different.
Zagrosept, I think.
Ah, Zagrosect, hi! Hey, you arrived earlier today.
Hello, nurse.
Hello! Hello!
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems
Now we can hear you.
today we can play together, Zagrosect. This is very good news. We can play together today.
Huh?
We can play together with Fraxta. He couldn't join yesterday.
Snowrunner is finally
Yes.
working online.
Yes,
It seems to be finally working with Epic, as
same
in
game as
you can
yesterday,
friends
yeah.
online and play with them.
Ah.
Which yesterday, like you couldn't even see your friends online and stuff like that. It was just shit.
Ah, okay. I just spotted the watchtower that I'm trying to reach. It's not only on the other side of the lake, it's on top of a mountain or something like
The
that.
thing is, I don't know about you, Zolot, but I really wish they'd just released this game on Steam.
Ah,
Like
well, that's
it would have been much better.
the friend list would have worked from the first
The
day on
friend
Steam.
list and like Steam's multiplayer stuff, it's well tested by now and it works. You know.
Indeed, I agree. Ah, okay.
So,
Yeah.
why wasn't it released on Steam?
They got
Don't know.
money. Probably the exclusive has
Well,
been
they haven't really
paid.
said why, but Epic's been paying people to put things on their store rather than Steam, so probably that.
Mm,
Eh.
the usual thing. The usual thing. They have these strange, not really consumer-friendly approaches. But I mean, in the end, to have a second storefront just as successful or almost as successful as Steam, it's not a
Oh
bad thing for
my
us.
god.
What up? You see my
That
situation,
is cool.
isn't it? It's a cool game. It is.
No, not the game. That
Not the,
effect.
that effect, the water.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm going to drone, but it's cool nonetheless. I'm drowning the engine very soon, I think. Let me see if I can attach the winch. No. This is not getting out of here, but in any case, it amounts to nothing because that's not the way you reach the watchtower. The watchtower is not reachable from here. I can get these oil barrels, which are part of a mission, I think. A mission that was recover the oil barrels.
Oh, you're not at the
Threatening,
bridge. You need to go
threatening
back and
accident.
ford the appropriate spot to get across.
If I wanted to do that, the problem is the map is not uncovered, so I thought I could reach it from here, but actually there's a lake in between, it's not doable. So, new approach. I think I'll still try to reach that place, though. I want to do that. I want to unlock the map, or I want to know how to proceed. So, let's reset the track and go rather from the opposite side, like this. There is a little path here, and presumably, from here to here to here, you should reach the watchtower that I wanted. This is my reasoning. Let's see if I'm wrong. I'm playing online so that Fraxa can join as soon as he starts
I've
multiplayer game.
stored this truck.
Yeah. But just recover it, no? Did you use the recover command to bring it
No, I
automatically?
didn't. Oh, I thought.
You can do that. You don't need to drive it all the way
Don't
back
you
to the
lose
car.
money or something for recovering?
No, no,
though?
no. I'm recovering constantly. Well, I don't know actually. I'm not that rich. I might be spending money because the game doesn't tell you anything about it. But I assumed you don't spend money for it. I don't know. You're making me wonder now because I'm kind of broke actually, pretty much constantly. But also the mission give you little money, so it could be.
You heard him, folks. We need whatever update this game is for.
You need
Pay
a.
for some coffees.
Excuse me. What do you mean? I'm
You're
not sure.
streaming.
I'm streaming. Yeah.
If your people want to see you play the next portion of the game, they should buy it for you.
They should buy the game for me, but I already have it. I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, let's go down the road. I broke the engine a bit, but it doesn't matter because it's pretty sturdy. Okay, and we got the watchtower this way. In practice, gents, the only way I found to see your balance and current pilot level is when you're in the garage, you press
Yeah, I was
F4.
gonna say probably from the garage.
It's the only way. It doesn't show you why you're
I
driving
suppose it would
garage.
be garage if it's. An
I don't know
American
how
name.
to pronounce it, to tell you the truth. In Italy, we say garage in the French
For
way.
Americans, it'll be garage, I think.
Garage. Ah, then I
Garage.
say it the American way. In Italy, we say garage.
Garage.
That's probably the right pronunciation, to be honest, because I think it's
Well,
only,
it's a French
like,
word. It would be
only
that.
British English that says it differently, if you see what I mean.
Just garage. We just
Yeah.
well, I call it a garage, but then again, I try to pronounce stuff correctly, depending on who else you ask. It might be garage, garage, the garage.
The garage. Or maybe you can say it the Italian
That
way.
place where you stick the that place where you stick all the
Autofficina.
junk you don't want in your house,
Yeah, that place.
except your car. Everything but the car.
Deposito monnezza. This is a bit of an idiomatic expression to refer to, this is water. No, otherwise, autofficina will be the garage. The
Okay,
garage. Now I'm
try-
self-conscious, I can't say it right anymore.
Let me see if I can join the game.
I can invite you again if needed, huh?
Let me see if it'll, because you did invite me. See if it'll join again.
Let me see. Manage party.
Yeah, it's going in.
This is wonderful. This is wonderful. You can choose where to spawn. Huh?
I think so.
Are you in the dam map or the first one?
I'm in the first one at the moment.
Ah, then probably I should reach you because you won't have unlocked this already. You would have to drive all the way to it. I'm not sure. Try pressing G in the garage. It should give you a series of maps and see if you
Just
can
garage.
click.
Don't.
Yeah, garage. Don't overdo it. Don't. It's best if you don't. You don't have to put yourself into trouble.
How the fuck do I enter the garage?
The garage. We created a new meme for the stream. This is actually a very good job.
Heard
Here
you
is
have a
the
yard sale.
watchtower.
So how much you want for it?
The yard sale at the garage. The kind of yard sale that you have in your garage that you open the garage. Well, really, we don't have them in Italy. We have
That's called the garage sale over
the
here.
garage sale. Oh no! I crashed into a tree. Okay. No, we don't have these.
Yard sale happens when you don't have a garage.
Makes
Or you
sense.
just have way too much stuff in your house.
And you bring it out of the garage you don't have. Oh yeah, of course. Ah, okay. I just unlocked the watch point, which is not the one I was pointing at, but I think from here I can reach that as well. But let's try to join up with gents as well. Well, wait a sec. This is so close.
Right.
I want to
Move,
go.
move to garage. Now what? What do you want me to do?
Try pressing G. It should open
Okay,
the world
the
map.
global map. Right. So I've got.
Go
Alaska.
to the dam. No, don't go to Alaska. Still in Michigan. The second Michigan map, which is named the Dam of something.
No, I don't have that.
Ah, you
Is
cannot
it
come here.
Smithville? Oh yeah, I've got that. Yeah.
You can.
Smithville Dam.
Ah, I can actually access the global map even from here. Smithville Dam. Yeah.
How do I switch to it though? Because it won't let me switch.
Yeah. If you double click it, it doesn't open the map of the Smithville Dam.
No.
And then you cannot come here because you haven't unlocked it. Okay. You start
What do I
doing
need- what
your
do I need to
mission.
do to unlock
I'll
it?
reach you. You need to drive to it basically. But you will have my
Where is
map
it?
in any case. If you look
where-
at the map,
Are
there
you
is
at
a
Smithfield?
tunnel. Yes,
Are you
I'm
at
at this.
Smithfield Dam?
I actually opened up the what's his name?
Is that Smithfield Dam that you're at though, or is it
Yeah.
something else?
Yeah, Smithfield
So
Dam.
if I drive down there,
You will arrive there.
where
You
you
can
are,
drive to
then
it.
I should unlock it, right?
In theory, yes. You need to reach the garage. The garage. The garage.
Is there
You know, a
is there a
friend of
garage down
mine,
there?
a friend of mine actually used to say garage. For real, eh? It's a strange
Garage.
garage.
Uh,
Like he Italianized it. He's the only
That
person
sounds Italian, yeah. That
I.
sounds
It's
more
the first and
Italianish.
the only person that I ever heard pronouncing it like this. The garage. He said it like that. It sounds very strange in Italian as well, I can tell you. In fact, I pointed at it to him, and I remember his response. He said, "Well, but it's a foreign word. Of course, you're meant to change its pronunciation." I don't know. That was his idea. The same guy that used to make fun of me because I used to say vassoio, which vassoio is like the thing that you put your food on when you bring it to the table. It's a tray, basically.
Yeah.
I used to say vassoio instead of vassoio, which is supposedly with a double S. This is a very Italian thing. I think double consonants are an Italian language thing. They don't seem to appear in other languages. But in any case, in the dialect of my city, Rome, it's typical that you get them wrong. A lot of people do. At the same time, though, it's wrong. You should be saying vassoio and not vassoio. So then I told him, but if you tell me this, what about your pronunciation of garage? And well, he apparently was okay with that, of course. Everyone has his own idea.
I think like most languages have this thing where, like, especially American English, but like English in general is basically changing other languages because it's so popular. If you see what I mean? It's
Yes,
very
they certainly do. They certainly do. That was a major thing during fascism in Italy. They tried to replace all the foreign words with Italian-sounding words
well.
because
France has been
apparently
doing that. Like France has a
France is well known to do it.
they have
Yeah,
like a government department to keep the language French and to avoid it becoming anglicized
it's a
too much.
very stupid thing, in my opinion. Having been a
Yeah.
student of languages, we also studied for some exams the actual scientific approach to language study. It's named glottologia in Italian. No, I don't know what's the word in English. It's a shape of linguistic, let's call it. And well, by
Yeah.
studying that, you learn that actually long words are a major part of any language. There's nothing wrong with it. Like Japanese is three-thirds long words because the Japanese language has been modernized only very recently. And they actually have a different alphabet for the foreign words. It's a major thing there. No one cares, and it should be for many other
The thing is,
languages.
right, there are two parts to this, and I'll go through this like really quickly. But the first part is like any language that isn't dying is changing all the time. Like every language that isn't declining, it is like the way
It's
the way people
evolving,
speak
of
slang,
course.
like the slang
Of
is
course.
changing all the time. And the other part of this is that like I mean, English has adopted words from other languages constantly. English has taken words from like Arabic, French, German, Italian.
Ah, yes,
You know,
yes.
all other languages. Like it's very common for other languages to just take convenient words from other languages when another language has got a word that's more useful or describes something better than the ones that you've got already. Then
What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?
The
I
more
think
ways you can describe something, the better your language is at transferring information.
Yeah,
absolutely,
and if you don't want your
absolutely.
language to die, then you know it should be taking in other words, because if you don't do that, then it will die, because people will start speaking another language that they can speak better in. If you see what I mean.
In a way, they already are
It's
doing
like
that.
it's like what is it? It's either Mandarin or Japanese. The one that goes vertical. Writing that goes vertical, or a lot of pictogram writing.
Yeah,
Well,
both
that's kanji, where
English
you
and
get
Chinese.
Chinese and Japanese, I
Both
suppose.
Chinese can be written vertically. Also Korean. Yeah.
The problem is the written language without the okay, I'm not going to call it Americanized because it's actually Greekanized, but a lot of languages from Japan, China, and what have you that used heavy pictograms and stuff like that to describe what they were trying to get across, they weren't letters. The written language did not directly associate itself with the spoken language.
I think I get what you mean. Yeah, it's certainly a point worth noting.
I mean, that's that, that,
It's
that
a major driving force of Chinese unification of culture as well. The fact that even if you speak a different form of Chinese, and they do because Southern Chinese is completely different from Northern Chinese, they
yeah.
still can understand each other's writing because the characters are these, the Hanzi are still the same pictograms. Well, they're not pictograms actually, they're ideograms. A pictogram is a different thing. A pictogram is meant to represent the thing that it means. An ideogram doesn't
Yeah,
necessarily, although it does at times, and in fact it's important to notice that it does for learning them by heart because
but it wasn't until recently that they went and turned their written language into more of an alphabet. Once you figured out it's trying to go into an alphabet, then you can sound out the actual words in the language.
it's way more
Whereas
efficient.
before,
Yeah. But then
it
again,
was
even that is subjective. Like in Japan, beginning of the 20th century, there was this big movement for moving to the Oriental, Western alphabets. But people were saying that the Western alphabet would be less efficient because it would take more space in writing. Like you couldn't compress information in the same space when writing. Because of course, when you have ideograms, words are on average much shorter. You can convey a longer concept with a simple character. And yeah, disregarding the fact that you take like
that's a
5
lot more
years
to
more.
remember, though. Takes a
It
lot
is,
longer to
it's
learn
what
to
I
read.
was coming to. Unfortunately, but nationalists, of course, don't care much for it. They say it's better, it makes us more intelligent or something like that. But actually, on average, a Japanese school kid takes like 5 years longer than us to learn just to write his own language. It's that bad. It's that complicated, even from them.
Yeah.
There are
And they
adult
never
people.
fully learn it.
There are adult, maybe even company managers in Japan that forget how to write. This is the reason they use technology so much because when you're writing Japanese through a computer, you're helped by the computer. Whereas if you have to do it by hand, you need to remember so many. The tiniest detail can change its meaning. It's very, very difficult and complicated for
Hmm.
them, and you can imagine for someone who isn't
The
born yet.
other reason it's been shifting so much is also because computers and computer languages don't lend itself to it very well.
Of course, and they of course use the crazy thing about Japanese is that every time they introduce a new alphabet, they kept the old one. Like the first syllabic alphabet that they had, the hiragana, was created in a period corresponding more or less to our Middle Ages, no? And basically, it solved the problem perfectly. It's like 50 letters that you learn, and you can write anything. But at the same time, they kept using the kanji. They call them kanji, the Chinese, which are actually Chinese characters, and this makes it even more complicated because they don't correspond to a single meaning in Japanese since they're adopted from a different language. And this is one thing. Then they added to it the katakana alphabet, which is similar to the hiragana but used for foreign words only. And when in the modern times they actually had to start using, like you said, for technology reason, the actual Western alphabet, they kept using both katakana and Western alphabet together in the same word. You can have Japanese word, a single word that has 4 alphabets of it, one coming from China, two coming from Japan, and one coming from the West. It's crazy like that. They don't understand what they say themselves. And this is the reason, if you notice, when a Japanese communicates a meaning, he does it twice on average. He doesn't say the thing just one time because he wants not only to explain it better but to give it more context, which is very important for the Japanese because depending on context, it's that crazy of a language. Depending on context, you're meant to speak differently. Like if you're a woman speaking to a man, you speak in a way. If you're a woman speaking to a woman, you speak in another way. And this changes the form of the verbs. It changes the
Yeah,
final part of words.
if you
Everything.
just hear the directly meaning translated of the exact words of a conversation, it's so context driven that it will make absolutely no sense to a third party listener without the
Japanese.
visual cues.
Speaking about
Okay.
Japanese,
So like I got to this dam, but
So
it's just
many
a bunch of
languages.
rocks in the river.
there's a bunch of rocks in the river. Let me see.
Yeah, I got to
I should
this.
see you on the map now if you're at the dam.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Is that-
you drove the wrong way. The garage is on the other side. Come back, come northward. I can't get you. I can't do it.
I can't do that. That's going to be too
You're
difficult.
stuck. Okay.
Can I cross the river here or? should I
No,
not?
no. Damn, you went the wrong way. Okay, let me see if I can help you get yourself unstuck. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. Maybe I should come there with
I'll
the
just try and
truck.
cross the river
And-
because otherwise I'll just recover the truck.
You know, I
But
do
if you
need to
recover
make.
the truck, it won't bring it to this garage, it will bring it to the other, I guess. But do you have the map uncovered? Like you see the garage? No, because you wouldn't have gone that way otherwise.
Where is it from here? I don't know
To
where it's
the
supposed to be.
north. Open the map
To
and
the
see.
north.
Yeah, straight
No,
north
it's
of
not.
you.
I don't see that.
So you don't see the same map as me. Okay. The problem is if you don't see the map, you don't have it unlocked. If you reset the track, it will bring you back to the other map. Which I mean is okay. We can just go to the other
It
map and
might
play
be
that.
quicker to do that.
Probably. Let me make just an attempt to get you unstuck. Let's see if I can do it. I'm coming. I'm coming. I think I just found the differential upgrader for the car, but I didn't put it in. I will do it once I'm back at the garage. Damn, I'm breaking the
Now,
engine every time I move.
I
Come on.
just want to make it clear to those listening: the American alphabet is more than A through Z. There is more than 100 actual English alphabet letters
I
because
see
there's
what you mean.
phonetic spelling.
Yes. Yes, it's true. Absolutely, that's a major aspect to it. Go on, go on.
Not very many people know the full phonetic alphabet because it's freaking huge.
Yes. I don't remember
But
its name.
with it, you can you can relay the pronunciation of any language.
Yes, yes, it's the phonetic alphabet. I actually had to study that, never learned it completely. But it was part of my curriculum. Now I don't remember the name. Merriam-Webster.
I think it's one of the reasons why like the all the Romanized languages became very popular, especially English, because once you know the basic 24 characters, there are like multiple languages you can speak with that alphabet, and there aren't that many symbols to learn as a child before you can get like basic proficiency in like more than one language, basically. Whereas a typical, Mandarin speaker has to learn, like several hundred characters before they can really converse properly in one
It's
language.
absolutely true. The learning aspect is not taken enough attention by them. They don't care for it.
That
The
made the Romanized
hilarious
languages.
thing.
Not accounted for. This is what I mean.
That made the Romanized languages good for business because once you know the Roman alphabet, you can speak English and
No,
French.
but it's ridiculous to even pretend it's the opposite. But unfortunately, they do. They think it's more efficient. They still do. At least there is a major moment for it, because it's their language after all.
Okay, so I go up the hill, but where do I go from here?
I'm coming. I'm coming. Here you are. Perfect. I'll bring you to the garage or garage. Ah, yeah, the horn. The horn. You can actually see the guy. Okay, you come with me. I'll bring you
Here's
to
a funny
safety.
thing. Did you know that we have a letter in our alphabet that isn't even a letter?
Which one's that?
W.
You'll have to explain this. I don't get why that's not a letter or whatever.
No, me neither.
Because technically and literally, the quick way of writing to use for w.
Ah, well, yeah.
You know, Zarlok, I'll have to dig out a series that I found. I think it was Jonathan Dimbleby, who is like a political commentator in the UK. I think it was Jonathan Dimbleby or someone like that.
Uh-huh.
He did a series called The Evolution of the English Language. Like it was a book and then it was a TV series back in 1970s, and it was basically about like how English sort of was changed by French and integrated Arabic and Old English and like some of the Celtic languages. There's like Gaelic in Scotland, and I think obviously there's Welsh, which wasn't really much of an influence on English, but you probably know most of what it covers. But it's really interesting because it shows how English is just like the bastard
No, I'm
child
very
of five
interested
different
in it.
languages.
Do post it.
Oh, more than 5. Oh, it's so more than 5.
When people talk about the purity of the English language, I can't help but laugh because like there is no pure English language. It's just
No,
a monolith,
absolutely. Of course. Of
It's
course.
just this horrible bastardization of multiple languages that turns out to be better than all the other horrible
Pure
bastardizations.
English languages.
But you get people in Britain who are like purist about a language, and it's like there is no purity for you to defend. Just
the
do that
English
again.
language formed from oh God,
I don't think I can pull that thing.
even before the
There we go.
Roman and
Sorry.
even before the Roman influence and the oh God, I forgot the name of the language. I can't believe that. It just slipped my head.
Latin, Greek.
No, it's a
Latin was
dead
with the Romans.
Latin. Latin. There we go.
Latin.
Latin
Ah.
was built up from earlier civilizations. It was normalized,
Well, it's
or
an
yeah, it
Indo-European
was
language.
normalized during the
Yeah.
Roman Empire because that's where it stretched out the furthest. But that's where most of their modern writing and the way we speak kind of flowed from there. And don't think that you could understand people from back then because oh my lord, they pronounce stuff differently.
Yeah, this series, the history of the English language, goes into that. They have a guy speaking like Old English at various points, and it's
I
like
know about Old
it's
English.
unintelligible. You know.
Yeah, I
Like,
read
Mhm.
some pieces from
And that could
Beowulf.
even have been the king's English at the time, or the proper, in other words, I'm going to speak to you in such an eloquent manner in perfect pronunciation. You hear it now
It's
and it's
true,
like,
man.
oh
It's
my
true.
God,
You
what kind of
should do
Cockney stuff
voices.
is this?
You should do voices. You're very good at it.
hang on, let me.
Oh, that's why I joined you. I joined you to do voices.
You're very good. The voice of the king, it's just like I envision it. I don't think I can pull you up this, gents. It sounds very
Is there another way to
unlikely.
get around here? I'm not really sure if there's another way round.
Wait, let me try to go a bit further. Maybe wedge my car in between. Did you think that really that you will find a garage going down this path?
You know,
I thought I could
climbing
cross the
that
river.
and what have you figured out where the game actually applies traction under the vehicle? Because it's not usually not going to be anywhere near where the wheels are.
No. This actually applies it on the wheels. It's made like that. It wouldn't make sense otherwise. It's a game about traction. It's at least they did that correctly. No, it works. The problem yesterday was that my truck didn't have traction on the front wheel because they didn't move. But then I now have a truck that does. The same is driving actually. Unfortunately, this is too steep even for the car. You can imagine how likely it
Back
is
up a
that
little bit and take a running run at it.
I don't think we
I
can bring
think
that out. Wait a sec. Woo! I need to engage. No, I know how to bring it out. I won't recover it.
yeah, here we go. Can go up this slope here
Ah,
because there's trees and stuff here. So
I like the idea. Yeah, but you will take ages basically.
It's
yeah,
so much.
like everything in this fucking game.
This is true. I'm very tempted to actually reset mine because
That won't take too long.
I don't
That
have a
it's
reason
not
not
taking too
to.
long.
Okay, if he lets me winch to the top part of something. I don't want to leave it here actually. I can easily recover it, but at the same time it feels like a defeat.
Yeah, exactly. Can't listen. Can't.
No, it cannot stand.
Oh,
Well,
no,
this
attach
is
a
useless.
J-toe to it.
Well, I am okay. I've done enough. I don't care anymore. Recover. No, because I want to do something else. I will take the other track.
Okay, I'll recover this because it's not getting.
No, I
Not
fuck.
happening.
But I'll come to the other map. Let's do that. I recover both tracks. Tell me where you get positioned by the game, and I'll come there. I think
You
the
should see me
Black
on the map
River.
now. If you look at the map, you'll see me.
You're not on Black River. Are you actually on Smithwick Dam? Yes, he recovered you to the proper place. We was doing something completely useless. He brought you where he should. Perfect.
Hey,
Okay, let's find a mission to do together. Bringing my truck out of the garage. Here it is. Fleet start. Here it is. Missions. I have a mission
I
that
need one of
says.
y'all to come down here to America and fix the light in my room. When I woke up, I tried to turn it on and nothing happened.
That's not ideal. That's not ideal. I think you
It's
should get a
fluorescence, by the
trailer.
way.
Get a trailer of some type. Something to
what
carry
kind do I
stuff.
need?
Depending on what we do. Wait, let's decide that first. I look at the missions.
Yeah,
I
tell me
completed
your
the
mission line.
farm mission. Power lines? No, I cannot do it. Dyson diesel once. Deliver to the factory an heavy fuel tanker semi-trailer. I think you need a particular saddle to do it. Yeah, the saddle high. And deliver to the factory, Black River, 2 bricks and 1 metal planks.
What do I need
Ah,
then?
the metal planks, I have them. I abandoned them on a flooded field. So I have the metal planks here. I only need the 2 bricks. And you could, since you already have the saddle high, you got the saddle high, right, on your
Yeah,
truck, you
yeah.
can go fetch the heavy fuel tanker semi-trailer, which
Where's
is,
that?
unfortunately, it's in Black River. Wow. Okay, let me see
How do I
where.
get to Black River?
You need to drive back where you was, basically. You should have brought it here. No.
Oh, jeez. Where is it?
No, then
Is it,
let's.
is it nearer down?
Select the mission and track it, first of all. I'm starting
Where's
to
the
track.
mission?
The
What?
mission is you go to the map, you click the second button, the second tab, the one that looks like a thing where you put a piece of paper on, I don't know its
Yeah,
name in it.
Quest. What's it
And
called?
Pipe Dream. This is the one I was thinking
Pipe
about.
Dream. I don't see that one.
Pipe
Pipe
Dream,
Dream.
you don't have it because I have it and you don't. So it's even more complicated than that. What the hell?
No, I can't see that.
What missions do you have for this map? None, I presume, because you
Long
haven't.
way. Well. Fixer upper.
Well, I have it. Wait a sec. Well is one of the.
It says
Ah, these are the tasks. Wait a sec. You wasn't at the contracts. You was
deliver
at the task.
vehicles spare
Click the
parts.
contracts. Click the contracts. You might have what I'm looking at.
Contracts. Oh, there we go.
Pipe Dream. Pipe Dream is underneath Dyson Diesel, and you have the pipe.
Dyson Diesel Pipe Dream. Yeah, there we go.
Start tracking that.
It says I don't have saddle high. I think. I'm not sure.
You might have the saddle low. Um, if you prefer to do this, you can go to the warehouse, I think, as the bricks. Let me see.
The what?
The warehouse, which is just past the dam. You could do that. Why don't you do that?
So I need a saddle high, right?
Yeah,
For this.
I think. See? No. If you, depending on what you want to do you want to drive back to the Black River and get the heavy trailer, or do you want to go to the warehouse and get the bricks?
Let's get the heavy trailer.
Okay.
Which one was that?
The heavy trailer is in Black River. Then you need to mount a saddle high and go back to Black River, basically.
Right. So where do I get this saddle? I get the saddle high from the garage. Is that right?
It's a component for the truck itself, so not the trailer store, just
garage,
the customization of the
Customization.
truck. Yeah.
Is it?
Who's typing like crazy? It's Zagros
Like,
writing a letter.
not me. I'm using controller.
Ah no, I'm not trying the controller anymore. I don't care.
Where do I get the saddle thing from in here?
It's one of the components that go on the rear part of the truck. Try the various stats, you'll find it.
I like because you've got engine, gearbox, suspension, tires, winch, diff lock, spare wheels, snorkel, AWD.
Move to
frame
another
add-ons.
tab, another one of the
It's
groups.
frame add-ons. Saddle highs free. Okay, that's good. I like free.
It's free because you have
Now
it.
I've got a saddle high. Yeah.
Hmm.
I think I might have already had it on the truck or something. I'm not really sure.
Should be an easy part of the mission because you just go back, probably driving along the road. It will tell you
So
where
hang on.
to find.
How do I find this mission? Like this?
This is the thing. Well, it says you have to go to Black River. So first of all, go back to the way where you came from.
Where's Black River?
Where you came from. You back into the tunnel and you dead zone to there. That's the reason I asked if you wanted to explore this map rather, so that you could see how it is.
Are you going there now or something?
No, at the moment I'm going to fetch the metal planks that
Where are you-
I left in a ditch when I blocked my truck. I have the crane, I can do it. I know how to do it.
So, how the hell do I get to Black River?
You need to drive to where you were, basically. You need to drive
What do you mean?
back. You can even just teleport to there, because if you recover the truck to the garage, you can go to another garage through the map and
Okay.
spawn it there. But if you want really to do it, because otherwise, the problem is, why should we even go together? Every mission has like 3 different things that we gotta fetch from different places. So
Yeah,
basically,
but-
it's normal to play, each one goes his own way, and then we meet at the
can't-
objective.
I can't see anything on the map that says Black River.
The Black River, no, you will have it. If you open the map, Are you tracking the mission? This is the big matter. Unless you're tracking the mission.
Which mission though? Which mission are we
It's
talking about now?
named Pipe Dream. If you open the map, go to contracts, select the mission Pipe Dream
Pipe
and
Dream.
start tracking.
Start tracking.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay. So gateway to Black River. I need to go there. Right. Okay. Well,
yeah.
that's not too bad.
No, it should be the easier part of the mission. I think the heavy trailer will be right by the road. You attach it with the
So
saddle
right.
high.
So I have to go to the gateway to get to. That's why, because it's on a different map basically.
Yes, the
Now I'll
maps are
start doing that.
interconnected. It's pretty cool
Now
actually.
it starts making sense.
It's actually pretty cool. Crane mod. Okay, I'm recovering the metal planks now. This is pretty cool.
I should have just got in a car, shouldn't I, really, to get to Black River? Because
No, because you need to bring the heavy
Awesome.
trailer with the truck, so you will need it.
yeah, but I could have like driven to Black River and then recovered the truck when I got there. See what I mean?
No, you could just recover the truck and teleport to there. It's even simpler than that. This is what I was trying to tell you. If you recover to the garage, you can then go to the map, you click the other map, you select the place, and basically I cannot raise this fucking... You can teleport there and spawn the thing. It's that simple. So you need an heavy duty crane apparently to raise the metal parts. It's not able to raise them. Damn. This crane cannot do it. No, wait a sec. It can. Yes. I think I'm overturning the truck. So weight is very much taken into account actually. It's possible that it weighs too much for your crane. In fact, I'm overturning the truck. Also because I'm not on solid ground now. This is
Right, so
pretty
what-
cool.
Now I'm in Black River. What do I need to do here?
Zacrosect, are you watching a video or something? Because we can hear it. It's a bit too high in terms of volume. If you could maybe raise the lower the volume. I think he's no longer using the... No, he's not using the headphones.
Right, so I need to get the.
You need... wait a sec. I'm putting this thing on solid ground. I need to
I
do
need
a
to get the
couple...
heavy fuel trailer, which I can see where it is.
What did I want to do? Ah yeah, go to Discord and lower his volume just a bit, so that I can maybe still hear him talking, but not the radio that is listening to.
So is there a
Yeah.
fucking? Well, there's a garage here. I can recover to that garage and just drive there from that garage.
Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah. Because in any case, the saddle will come with you. It's not like you're carrying a load. It will allow you for doing it.
Hmm. Where did it put me? Okay, right. Yeah, so that's not too far away. And it's
Come on, you can do it. Lift this thing. You can do it, crane of mine. He raised the earlier. I think you got a...
still his Zacrosect, but he's not responding.
I no longer hear his radio because I lowered the volume, otherwise everyone will hear him. So tell me if he starts speaking so I can raise his volume again. Come on, you can do it. In practice, I think the metal planks cannot be raised by crane. They weigh too much. You need a different type of crane.
Might need a
But-
heavy crane or something.
I think so. But actually, no, they can be done. It's very much on the edge. It sorta can, but it takes some effort. The problem is it doesn't go up more than this. So I might be unable. No, okay, you cannot raise it with the winching mechanism, but you can raise the actual crane, and they come with it. No, you can do it. I'm recovering these metal planks successfully. Rotating. It's very slow in rotating the load. It takes a while, but then it rotates it eventually. Now I lower it back into the truck carrying bed. Okay, and so in the end, to carry all this stuff here is worth it. Now, one thing I was saying at the beginning, no? If you got a truck that is capable to carry more stuff than what you have, it's still worth it to take it. Maybe you will leave it along the way, and the game will save its position. Like these metal planks that I recover now, I lost them at the beginning of the stream, and now I'm using them after a while, so they still came in handy that I brought them all the way here. So I need to deliver to the factory. The factory is... This is the warehouse. This is the factory. No.
But yeah, what
Ah,
was that?
I need to deliver to Black River as well. So I'm coming to Black River. I'm coming with you. But I gotta drive to it because I have the load. I will lose it. I'm coming where you are.
what Zagorstack was saying about where the game calculates the center of thrust from the wheels. I think from what I remember about the development of the original mud runs, what's good about the physics engine is it actually calculates thrust from each wheel, so it's not just like
No, it's crucial. It wouldn't make
it's not from
sense
the center of
otherwise.
the model. It's from
I
like
would
the
think the same.
axis.
Wait a sec. I'll bring
Most
the
driving
trailer
games,
as
you just
well.
get thrust that's generated from the center of the car,
That's the
from the middle of the
point. No,
model.
but this game is completely based on
But
that. It wouldn't make
like
sense.
this is the reason it gets so janky when you go at high speed because there's so many physics calculations going on that it
Uh,
gets
no,
a
actually,
bit
it's the
a bit
coolest
janky.
aspect of the game. If it wasn't like that, it wouldn't make sense.
But it wouldn't work properly for like a game like Dirt 2, if you see what I mean. Like if you had that physics engine, it would
No,
run really
probably
slowly,
not.
and like the cars would kind of bounce all over the place when they went high speed. If you see what I mean.
No, it would never work. Yeah.
Like it would be cool if they could get it right, but it's just like apart from anything else, performance would be like really low because physics interactions would get complicated so quickly that the game would spend so much time trying to work out the physics interaction between your
No, it
car
would run
and
like
the road.
shit. 100%. Yeah.
And also, because the physics aren't perfect, you'd end up with the car like bouncing into the sky or doing really weird things that aren't realistic. If you see what I mean, because
Like happens here. Yeah.
this physics engine isn't like it's not a one-to-one simulation of mud. If you see what I mean, it's not a perfect simulation of like mud and
Perfect. Simulation stuff exists.
rigid body physics.
No, of course.
So it works at low speeds where you can't really see what's wrong and it doesn't bounce the car into the sky and all that kind of shit. But you start going much
Actually,
faster, it probably would.
recover my trailer as well. You know what you should do if you can? Uh, well, now it will be too late. You could get an extra trailer and bring wooden planks, because I don't think there are wooden planks on the dam.
Too late for now, but I'm
Uh,
gonna do this bit that I'm halfway to
I'm
already.
doing a reasoning like this, no? Ever since I started to understand the game a bit better yesterday, it's better to always carry the full load, even if you don't need it for the prison mission. You will leave it along the way, and you will
Yeah,
find useful stuff. Because in practice you got so many different materials. The other one it was just get the logs, bring the logs. Here there is logistics into it. You need to think in advance. There is a bit of strategy. It's like the Anno games. I don't know if you ever played them. That German series where you
no.
have to basically it's a trading game, strategy mixed strategy plus trading. And there is this big aspect of moving things from a place to another, and then moving from the other place to a third place and bring them together, something like that. And it plays into this game. It's got a part to it. This would be very cool with a management aspect to it, to be
Yeah,
actually like the same concept as the strategy game that I play, where you are both the commander and a fighter on the field. It would be cool if you had to manage the companies. Eventually they'll make a game like that. It will be wonderful. I will love that game. It will be the coolest game ever. But already to have money play a part into it, like it's made this time, is already cooler. That you're actually earning stuff to power up your stuff. It's much cooler. The other one was just a simulation. It was its own purpose, let's say. Here you have a sense of progress. It's much more rewarding.
the thing is that sense of progress would be cool if it wasn't so confusing. Like
No, I know, it's horrible.
it's a good concept, but just not that well implemented. If you see what I mean.
I started to understand it a bit more, but still it's got its strange logics and, well, it's not really well thought of. Like, for example, the
Yeah,
fact
but
that you gotta go to different places is not ideal for multiplayer, because we basically will meet once or twice during the entire course of this mission. Unless we both go to one place, but then we're wasting a track, basically.
I know what you mean, but like you shouldn't really have to apologize for the game's weaknesses like that and say, "Oh, you get used to it." Like it shouldn't really be like that. A game should be intuitive in the first place.
You're
If you see
right,
what I mean.
yeah. No, you're right. Well, it depends on the game. Like Dark Souls has thrived on its confusing aspects. It's cool just because nothing is explained to you. But
Mm.
Dark Souls is just an action game. This is much more complicated, of course. Okay, I'm now in Black River as well. You
Right, so
are
I need to get this
refueling.
thing to where?
You have it? You're already carrying the
I've got
trailer?
it, yeah, but where do I take it now? Is it to the
The other map. You gotta go back to Smithville Dam. You see where I am on the map? Basically, you gotta do this tunnel
how do I
here.
get back to Smithville Dam then?
To the tunnel that you passed through at the beginning of the mission, of
I
the
can't see
session.
where it is though, like where
Look
that
at the
tunnel.
map, see my name, top left, basically the top left.
Is it where you are?
Yes, where I am.
Oh right, where it says Smithville Dam. Duh. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta bring that to Smithville down. Well, it's natural to get. Whereas I need to deliver to the factory this thing. And unfortunately the factory is an undiscovered part of the map. So
You
I
might have to help
think
me get past the motel because there's that water there, and I'm not really sure how easy it's going to be to get there.
the
Get through
problem
it.
is I don't know how to even begin thinking about reaching the factory. The factory is on top of the mountain, the other side of the
Oh
map.
shit!
I have
Shit!
it even harder than you.
This is going to be a problem actually because like there's this landslide in the way.
The landslide, I cleared the landslide. Basically, you can clear some stuff by bringing other stuff to it. Like I brought metal and spare parts to the landslide, and the landslide is clear. You can pass right through it on my map,
But the
which
question
I
is
presume
it
we have to.
cleared for me as well? I don't
Yes, it
know.
will be because we're playing my map, I think. It should work like that. You can even clear the water, like there is a mission that says go to the water pumps and get them working again. I presume it will drain the water from the center of the map. Actually, I
Oh
think I
right.
should do that before doing what I'm doing. Oh shit. I just noticed something
Well,
horrible. I no longer have the metal planks. Why?
what?
Eh! When I did zone, they disappear.
That's weird.
Ah, I think I know why. Because I hadn't packed them. They were just on the trailer.
Oh jeez.
But they will be on the other side, I hope, not back where I got them. That's so fucking stupid. No, they completely despawned. No. So this thing that I had, basically is no more. It disappeared. This is the stupidest fucking ever thing ever. Yeah, I no longer have it. I have no words.
What? There's a fucking. That's bloody hell.
But in any case, the factory is not that far from the warehouse that gives you the stuff. I
There's
guess
a
I'll
fuck.
just...
Okay, so the obvious route that I want to go, there's a fucking fallen power line in the way. There's no way
Ah,
around it.
I see it. I see it on the map. No, in
Can't
fact,
get around that.
you should have gone on the main road, the one to the south. That would have brought you to destination.
Yeah, I'll try
Uh,
doing that now. Yeah.
I think I'm resetting. I lost all my load in any case. But can you... Do you realize how stupid this fucking is? I had the stuff with me, it disappeared, it's no more. Not on the ground, not on
Yeah,
the track, nowhere.
that's dumb.
Uh, I went all the trouble to recover the thing from the marsh. I had it on the track. Okay, I didn't pack it when I did zoned. But why did it disappear? I'll actually try to go back to the other zone to see if it appears. Just to
Oh
crazy.
jeez. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Now I have to fucking winch this trailer backwards. I can't reverse along the road
I
like
will
this.
come your way in any case because I'm resetting this track. It's not worth it to keep it here. I lost all my
No,
stuff.
I can winch it backwards, but I need to figure out a better way to get to the destination than this because this isn't gonna work. This one.
No, no, the road on the south will bring you to the destination. It's pretty easy actually. You just took the wrong turn. Yeah, it disappeared. No more. Completely removed from
Sucks.
existence. This
Yeah.
is the stupidest thing ever. Okay, I'm recovering my truck to the garage. Coming your way. Let me see, maybe I can also help you. Recover the truck to the garage. Press B and recover. Yeah. I hope it brought me to the correct garage. Yeah, it did. I'm not that far from you.
It's really stupid that I'm so bad at reversing these fucking trucks that it's easier to just like get on the back of it and winch it backwards
No, no,
than
it's
to
normal.
actually
It's
try and
that
reverse it.
difficult. It's that difficult. You should have gone left when you came out of the garage. It would have brought you to the
It's not
proper...
that hard to. The thing is, it's not impossible to reverse with these trucks, and as far as I can tell, it works like they do in real life. But the way that you
Ah,
reverse like a trailer
I
is not
suddenly thought...
intuitive.
No, I know, I know. No,
And
but
in
it's...
real life, there's a skill to it. If you see what I mean, like
Of
you
course.
can get it, but it's like
You
they
know
don't they
what
don't
we can do? I suddenly thought how we can play together.
what
Uh, why don't you drive the car and help me reach the top of the mountain? Then we go with the two trucks with a fully loaded to the destination. So we play together all the time. Now we climb the mountain together. Then we join with the two trucks
yeah.
already loaded and
I
we
think I
go
sold the
back.
car.
Ah, you no longer have a car? You only have that vehicle?
Yeah,
Ah, then you cannot come to the top of the mountain with it. It
I
wouldn't
guess I
make
could buy
sense.
another one, but I'm not really keen to do it.
It was a way to play together because you in theory don't need help, but in theory I don't need it either because I already did this climb. The stupidest thing is that I got that metal there. I'm going there to get the same metal that disappeared. God damn it, this game. In any case, it's like same direction. Deliver to the factory. But wait a sec. You gotta deliver to the factory too. No. Wow, that's close, man. Good thing that I know this. You gotta come the same way as me. We're going to the same place, actually. The factory on top of the mountain. That mission that we took in the Smithville Dam brought us all the way here. It's okay then. We will play together. I'll come your way. It's a good thing actually that you got stuck yourself there, or you would be halfway to the wrong destination. We both have to go to the factory. This factory on the top right of the Black River map. Or so I hope. What does it say? Pipe Dream. A local oil factory. No, it's that. It's that. We need to bring the thing that you're carrying.
Listening to the radio is laughing his ass
Ah,
off
here he is.
and is just falling over backwards.
Okay, we know that you were listening to the radio because we could hear the radio perfectly. In fact, I lowered your volume to not hear it. Wait, I'm raising the volume again. Okay, I should be able to hear you. And no, like I said, James, come back to the direction of the garage and we go together to the top of the mountain. I got a stop at the warehouse and then we reach the factory together. It was actually a mission from this map. It's good actually, it's good. Let's do this.
Oh, God.
I'm coming your way so
This
I can
is-
help you and we go together. Now this
Okay,
will
this-
actually be very cool. It's a mission where we play the entire mission together. It's pretty cool. I thought that you will have a very big trailer, unlike me, and we'll make it harder for you. Well, I'm already stuck even before I started.
Might need to
Uh,
help me get this thing to turn around because it's really wedged now.
yes, in fact I managed to get mine stuck like 3 meters from the garage, but actually it's better, so I don't waste as much time. Wait a second, I should be able to navigate this terrain. Let me try with the block of the lock of the differential.
I tried to turn the trailer around. That wasn't a good idea.
Okay, there is something very strange. I'm creating a black hole in the ground while I move. I think it's a bug. This is incredible. There's a black hole in the mud where it's supposed to deform, basically. This game is so well made. Wow. Okay, I recovered the track. It's not moving because of the bug, I think. It should move. It should move. Okay, I'm deleting all my waypoints. Making a series of waypoints to come your way. And let's recover that trailer. Why is it pointing? Ooh, the metal! I have metal here. Maybe it's my metal that got reset to here. In any case, I got the metal. Perfect. Perfect. Wait a sec though. I don't want to carry it on a trailer. I want to carry it on the truck proper. You keep coming to the garage. And once you are on the garage, we go together. But in the meantime, I'm picking up this metal. So I gotta unpack it first. I think by attaching the trailer, it will let me do it. Yeah, unpack the cargo. Then detach the trailer. And I think I best park the truck on the side of it because the metal is very heavy. I put the metal on the truck and then you bring your stuff while I bring mine to the same factory. And we can complete the mission. Actually, it's the perfect mission to do together because I can only carry either the metal or the heavy trailer that you will be carrying. It's perfect.
Oh.
Activate anchor, crane mode. Okay, now I gotta raise the crane, not the winch, because the winch is not strong enough. Come on, if you wiggle it, it comes out easier. Yeah. Now I put this on the truck. This is perfect, perfect, I tell you. Unless I get the truck stuck 3 meters from the base, like I just did. Over the winch. Over it a bit more. Yeah. So slow at rotating the... No! Yes. No! Lower. The camera is completely wrong for doing this thing with the crane, completely. The camera is centered on the point of the crane instead of the thing that you're trying to lower with the crane. So freaking stupid. I think it will let me pack it, yeah. Restore the crane. Let me see what progress you made. Not that much progress, I would say. Okay.
Remember to do what you were supposed to do to make sure that the stuff stays in the truck.
I did it. I packed it this time. No, but it disappeared because I left the zone, basically. When the truck teleported to the other zone, it didn't teleport the materials with it. But the stupid thing is that it didn't live on the other side. It just disappeared. Completely. But luckily there was another load here of the same stuff, so it's okay. Now, I think I should go and help James. I will park the truck here, because I'm not going there with the truck, or we'll end up with two stuck
Oh,
trucks.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think I gotta help him. Now, the black hole that I created when I got stuck here is still there. There's a black hole in the mud. This is wonderful programming from the developers. Let me go to the car. Where is the car now? The car will be on the other map. I think I gotta go to global
This
map.
is, yeah, this is really not working out.
Yeah, I'm coming. Going to Smithville Bank. Chevrolet. Let me drive the car. Why doesn't it let me? I don't know. Don't tell me I cannot do it. Global map. How can I help you? I'll have to come there with the truck then. Unless you gotta actually dead zone by clicking on the garage first. Let me try. I mean, it seems stupid, but maybe no. Huh? No, because you can only teleport once you are in the garage. This is problematic. I cannot get the car.
Recover it and then teleport.
I can't recover the truck because it's got stuff on it. I will lose the stuff. I will come with the truck and hope not to get stuck, which is a big challenge in itself. If I get stuck, I'll have to recover the metal as well. But even better, no? We enjoy the challenge. You will have to go around once you come here because I created a black hole in the mud. Somehow. There is a black hole that goes right through the terrain. It's like it's bowling. It looks like a way to access hell. I don't know. Very buggy state of the game. This is
You're digging into the ground.
And-
You have just mudded yourself down into the ground.
Like I will never save myself, right? Or the load, I guess. Yeah, it's even worse than before because now I have the weight of the metal, which is quite weighty indeed. Damn, can I winch to anything? Of course not. The fun part is that I just did this like 5 minutes ago, and yet I did it again by thinking, but certainly it will go differently. Yeah, like shit it did. It's not moving from here.
You're sinking.
I know. Rear. Back out, maybe. It's going a bit... yeah, it's moving backward, but very little. I'm stuck even worse than James, I think. And this was supposed to be the rescue mission.
You are now resting on the frame of the truck.
Basically. Yes, you're right. And there is nothing to winch to. This could be the over of this attempt. The ending of this attempt, because yeah, I try to push and push, it's very little. The point is, if he could reach the grass there, what do you want? If I wiggle the wheels. Follow gear, engage differential.
No, there's nothing for them. You're just getting even deeper.
And yet it's moving. Look at it. It's moving forward a bit. Look at the grass as reference. Eventually it will take on the grass and we start moving forward a bit faster, I hope. Very little is moving. Unless the grass makes some huge difference, though I don't see it working that well. I gotta recover. Try going rearward. I mean, there is some degree of movement here. Wait. And yet it's moving, huh? Look at it. It's going forward. Little by little.
It's also going down.
This is true, but look at... Once the front wheels are on grass, I think, But even if he moves just a bit, I might be able to winch something. Like 1 centimeter might be all I need. If I can winch to anything, really, there is hope. No winching points. What happens if I engage the anchors of the crane? Nothing does, because they don't actually raise the track. What if I move the crane? Like if I put the crane like this, maybe the weight, no? Might have the front wheels taking more traction? No. Wishful thinking.
No, that's gonna make you dig the nose in deeper.
That was the idea, because perhaps the grass is there. It's going nowhere. Let's try to put it the other way too. I mean, at this point. Can I use it somehow? Is it working? No. It's moving a bit more. Not really, not really. It's over. You gotta recognize that it is. Restore the crane and restore the track. Where is it? Recover. Okay, but the stuff will still be there and I can't recover it now. Ah, like completely despawned again. Shit. Well, we have no words. I think the only possible approach at this point is to keep trying to go to James, and at least we save the flatbed trailer. Then I can get the metal, like I thought at the beginning, at the warehouse on top of the mountain, which in any way is where I'm going. So, too bad because I had it here and I wasted like that. If I thought about it, all I had to do was unpack it and put it on the ground. I would have found it again. No, it wasn't that hard not to get stuck, but then again I don't have the weight of the metal this time. I just pass on the grass and I get stuck again. Destroy some trees in the progress.
Well, I kind of got this trailer turned around, but now it's on its side. So if I can get it back on 4 wheels or 6 wheels,
I don't think we can do this mission, honestly. I'm achieving nothing. I only get stuck if I try to come your way, and you gotta do it with a big trailer.
Hang on.
Yeah?
Reset your trailer. Go slow now. There's a lag. Now, go far right of that pile of mud, and then come back from the other direction.
Let's see if it works. Like through the tree area?
Yeah.
Probably it's better. I wonder what happens if I go into the black hole. The black hole that I created. Seems to be possible.
It wasn't very far right, but we seem to be still moving.
Wait, if I winch correctly, it might get up there, but I'm not sure. Problem is, these trees are very fragile. They cannot hold the weight of the truck in any feasible way. Yeah, I'm destroying trees. This is what I'm achieving. No, it's not working.
What is down there?
Down here. Down here like this. Yes. Basically, we got stuck so bad that we cannot even help one another because we got stuck before meeting. It's incredible.
Yep.
Sounds like a spin tires game to me.
Yes, indeed. Look at this winching. Winching from the rear of the truck is major. I was saying it at the beginning of the stream. Since this truck has most of its traction comes from the back wheels, if you winch to the back wheels and you move them around, it's actually much better. Okay, I got past the muddy point and now I'm coming your way, and perhaps I'll be able to
If you
help.
can see what's happening here.
I will soon. Let me see.
Oh,
Don't
God.
get too
But imagine that
close
now.
to the mud puddle.
No. The problem is we gotta do this same stretch of road with 2 trucks and him carrying the heavy trailers. So it probably
Coming
will
out
be.
these are because this truck I can't get it back on its fucking wheels.
Then
I'm
what you
finally
do is
coming.
you go far around one way with the lighter truck. You pull up and then you winch him and pull him back.
Something like that could work. Yes.
Come on, my god,
Okay. I'm
this
having
is
some
so
trouble with rocks.
annoying.
There's a bunch of rocks in my way.
I'm still surprised there isn't a way to make a ground bridge in this game. This is common practice for trucks in
Yeah,
these
it's
situations.
true.
Yeah,
It's completely
it's
wrong
fine.
that there isn't. I managed to get my truck on top of a stupid rock. Okay, I'm past of it. Come on, unwinch. Just there to unwinch. I always press the wrong button. Here I come. To the rescue. The
Where are
rescue
you
that
right now?
gets stuck as well.
Are you far away or?
Not that far. I'm
Oh
coming.
yeah, I can see you. Yeah.
Unfortunately, every stretch of road is difficult. This will be hell to do with your truck.
Yeah, it's gonna need 2 people to get it through that, I think.
Possibly. We'll see. I think it's possible to get at a point in this game where you can no longer recover the trailer. Then how do you complete the mission?
You left your medal behind.
I did when I resetted the first time. It actually disappeared as well.
Oh.
I lost it. I gotta get it again at the warehouse. But it's not as bad as it seems. Hey, thank you for the like. Elias, welcome to the stream. It's not as bad as you think, because look at this. The warehouse to get the medal is here, and the factory is here, so it's actually rather close. That's not problematic. The big thing that we absolutely gotta carry up there is the trailer that James has. That's necessary for the mission. And you can
Alright.
only get it there.
Just can't figure out how to get this thing on its wheels again.
Let me see where you are. I'm almost
Well,
there.
he's got a double crane truck here, so he can probably pull you if he can get to you.
Ah,
He
with the
might-
crane, you can pull the other truck, you mean?
He might be.
Possibly.
He might be able to wedge the crane under this thing so I can get it on its wheels again.
Sounds
Once it's on its wheels, I can start moving.
possible. Okay, let's see. I'm coming.
Or grab it and at least lift part of it and start to get it somewhat upright and, bit of
I see. There's your
total
problem.
power.
There's your problem. The truck is on its side.
Yeah.
I'm actually destroying mine by bumping everything. But
Not really
actually
sure.
the trailer... How the fuck did this happen, really? I don't understand.
Trying to
You're
turn it
trying
around.
to... yeah, you're trying to turn it around. Okay. No, but I think I
It's too
can.
dark for me to see.
Right. So just
Basically,
reverse back and then just wedge your truck underneath it.
No, wait, I got into crane mode for sostituire. No, restart the crane.
Wedge
No,
your
what
truck underneath it,
what
and
I
then can
wanted to
push it
do,
forward.
I'll tell you what I want to do. I will, once I manage to unwinch, yeah, attach it to the top part of it, which in theory should turn it right side again.
Yeah, I tried that. It doesn't work. It
Doesn't, But maybe with you
just
pushing
pulls
plus...
sideways along the floor.
Let me see, pull winch F.
Oh, there we go. That's
You gotta
doing
do it right, and there you go.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh,
Right.
no, it's okay.
That's
Now
good. Just
I'm
leave it there.
moving. Yeah, it should work. I can maybe straighten it a bit. No,
Don't-
because
don't-
there's
don't-
a piece.
don't attach to it. 'Cause
Good, because there is a short wall here that prevents me from
You'll probably
passing.
just push it over, I think, if you try and do that. Hang on.
It should work. It should work.
Yes, it attached. Yeah, that's good enough.
Perfect. You go
Is
down.
it on its wheels now? Or
Yeah.
is
The
it-
problem,
yeah.
yes,
Okay,
yes, I overturned it. Now the problem is I should go fast probably because I'm the lighter truck, but you move a bit unless I won't be able to move otherwise. I'm wedged in between you and a very short wall. Okay.
Do you want to pass by on the
On
my,
the
my
right.
left side?
On the left.
No, on my left.
I wouldn't do it. I will pass you on the right. I'm more mobile. If you move,
I don't know about that. You might get stuck.
No. I won't. I think he can do it. As long as there's grass, he can move. The problem is the mud.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't
Yeah, you've
see
got a
it.
good traction on that actually.
It's a freaking day-night cycle so freaking fast in this game.
Give me your
Yeah.
winch.
Winch is here.
Yeah.
Let's pull it. When we get to the mud, I don't know how we will achieve it. It will be
Well,
highly,
this is
highly
mud we're
probable.
in now.
No, but there will be mud on the way. There's even mud with the black hole that I created in the mud that goes to hell. And if you fall through it, I guess it's game over. I don't know what the game does. Probably we still work as mud, I presume.
Doing all right so far.
Seems so.
Better than I expected. That truck's got a lot of torque though. That one you've got there.
It's good, huh? But it's not the same you have, or is it?
I
No,
think
it's
it
the
might be
same.
the. I'm not sure. But you've got a fairly
No, it's
little
the
bed on it
same.
though.
It's the same. It's the
You've
same.
got a fairly small bed, so you've got a lot more traction because it's less heavy, I think.
And no, of course, that thing you're carrying must be crazy heavy.
Yeah.
So, let me see at the map. I'm looking at the map now and stopped because of that. The only road that I know that brings us on top of the mountain is the one with the mud on the way. Because we could go to the north, but it's not explored and I don't know about it. But I know that we can reach the top from here. In fact, I'm not sure, now that I think
No,
about it.
we go down this way. If we go the way we're going.
I had
Mm,
money.
I had some doubt I should go to the north. Mm.
Yeah, there's
I don't
no,
know.
there's,
Ah, no,
there's
it says mountain bridge here. You gotta
the
repair the
mountain bridge.
mountain
You
bridge.
can't do
No,
that.
no, no, no.
So we have to go the other way.
The other way. The same. But the problem is there's a lot of mud on this way, and I had a hell of a time to get past it with the truck, with the simple truck. Imagine with yours. It's true that we can help one another. This is true.
Yeah, with two people, it won't be that difficult, I think.
Let's hope. I don't know. It's
All-wheel drive.
terrible. It's truly a lot of. It's very watery mud that doesn't let you gain any traction. Yesterday, at the beginning of yesterday's afternoon stream, I was completely lost. I couldn't absolutely get past of it. Then eventually I managed. I don't remember how though. This is the
Hang on,
problem.
hang on. This is a fuel stop, so I need to refuel.
Ah, okay.
Just move a bit. Right, just stop here.
Yeah, let me refuel as well. Why not?
What I'll do is I'll detach the trailer and then go into the fuel stop. Which way we go? We're going right here, or are we going
I think
straight?
you don't need to do that. There's plenty of space, but sure if you want.
No, it'll just be complicated to be honest.
Now that I'm looking at it, probably you're right. I think your trailer was full of fuel anyway.
Yeah, it is, but I don't really want to use that.
You're right, it might fail the mission. I don't think so though. Oh, excuse me, no, I'm going backwards instead of forward. And that's
He's
what I
nudging
do.
me out the fuel station. Okay, so let me see. Which way are we going from here? We're going up the hill, or are we going like towards factory?
We're going eastward, basically up the hill, unfortunately. Yes, if you want to use the same route that I used yesterday to get on top of the mountain, it's that.
It's the
Difficult
only way
as-
we can do. We can't go the other way, so we've got no choice.
No, because you gotta repair the bridge to even go that way, and
Yeah,
then
can't
the
do that.
map is unexplored as well, so I don't know what we find. It's possible that it's not even reachable from there. Okay. Attach the winch again.
It keeps saying winch suggestion rejected every time I try and winch to you. So you've got. I think you've got allow other players to winch your truck turned off or something.
Ah, there is an option for that. Yeah, no
When you
problem.
start a multiplayer game, there's an option for allow other players to winch your
Ah,
truck.
that's very good to have.
Got
Unfortunately,
it
yeah,
turned
not
off.
that. Did you detach the winch?
No, I didn't.
Then it broke. Okay,
Winch again.
just did it.
Yeah.
Huh. This was hard even with my only truck. Imagine with two.
But we've got two engines though, so
This is true.
I mean we're not stuck yet. Nothing like it at the moment. What you like to do is go up the hill a bit and then winch yourself up the hill and then
Mm.
attach a
Oh,
winch to me when you get there. I think 'cause I had to do that with a trailer yesterday.
You do know that in 20 minutes we will have a big problem, right? Huh?
A what?
I'm almost out of time. I have another 20 minutes on. Let's see how far we can get.
Yeah. Might be able to accomplish it.
Not very likely because I gotta get the planks and the bricks too.
Well, I mean just this bit. I mean with the tanker, not the whole thing.
With the tanker, possibly. I'm not sure. Let's try. The
At this
problem,
rate,
the
we
big
might,
problem
so
is
make good
here.
progress.
The big problem is here. The big problem is here. Yesterday became mad to get past of the mud that we have in front of us. Okay, I'm stuck on the same rock where I got stuck on my way in. Luckily I got unstuck. Watch out, there's big rocks that really stop you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going round them.
Ah, push me, push me. If you push me, I get past them now. Good, good. You're using the engines together.
Go around to the left there.
Yeah, to the left.
Way off to the left.
Ah, like you want. No, 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 you'll get stuck. I tried it
Like
on
that.
the way in. It's not gonna work. Thankfully, it's a slope this time, so it's easier. This
Hang
is
on,
this is the mud where I got stuck so many times. And also there is the big black hole created by the game here. Okay, I'm blocked. Don't move. I gotta winch back to you. I'm trying to do it. Apparently I'm no longer winched. Damn it, that to become night. You gotta come a bit forward, yeah. The winch broke at a certain point. Ah, I can see your lights now.
Oh, so if I know to synchronize headlights.
Yeah, finally. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck completely.
If I can get past, I can winch you out, I think.
Come a bit forward so I can winch to you. Okay, stop. Engage. No, no, okay. Engage the handbrake, I guess, if you want. But in any case, you'll be heavier than me. Yeah, with two people, everything is possible. You're right. But now, where to pass? Maybe more to the left.
To the right,
Let's
I'd say.
No, I think to the. The problem is there's a big hole in the fabric of space-time continuum there, because where I was trying to get past. Okay, this appears to be safe. Come this way. I'm trying to winch. Okay, pulling you. No, with two tracks you can do it. Yeah, of course. Two tracks you can do it.
Hang on, I don't even have all-wheel drive on yet. I'm not in low gear. I don't have all drive on. It's like this is just normal.
I'm not
Normal
sure it
drive.
makes all that difference, because if
It does
as
in
long
certain. It does in certain circumstances where you've got like two of the wheels off the ground or something like that.
in theory, when you go into low gear, it remains in first gear, but then you can engage the differential lock, which you cannot. Ehi
Yeah.
Paki, scusa, non ho visto il tuo messaggio. Paki is saying, why don't you pull the track from behind? I don't know what he means actually. Maybe that I
Push it from
attach
behind,
to
I
the
think.
winch, maybe that, but it says pull.
I'm not really sure the physics engine would like that very much. If you tried to push a
You can
push
choose
it
where to
velocity.
attach the winch, but I don't think I wouldn't be able to, because when you got a trailer, the rear attachable point disappears.
But you
Now
can't push with a rope though,
this
can
is
you?
where probably we're getting
Oh,
stuck.
jeez.
I don't.
Yeah.
This is. Yesterday it took me a lot of tries to get past of it. So yeah, it's true that we got more wheels, we got two engines, but also
Come
you
on then.
wait a lot. I don't know. Depends on how much the winching to one another factor plays a role.
Yeah.
I don't know. It took me a lot of tries yesterday to get past of this. Actually, I should probably winch to the pole, get there, and then winch you.
I disconnected so I can pull myself to the left.
You did the right thing. Now I'm attaching. The important thing here, and which you won't be able to do because you got the trailer, is to attach the rear part of the track. That's how I got past of it. Because if you
Yeah.
attack the rear part of the track, you gain more traction from the rear wheels, which are the things that pull you forward the most. Okay, I attached to you, and now I'm pulling. It should work, honestly. Huh? It should work because I can move forward with that
Don't go
light.
don't go around to the right though, because there are logs on the floor.
But it's the only way to get past. I pass over the logs all the time. Ah, you detached?
Which me again?
Okay. What did I win? No, you're winching to something else. So I cannot winch to you. Now I'm winching to you.
That's working.
I know. It's incredible the difference I made. It's really a co-op game. It's conceived as
Go
that.
on.
Yeah, now I'm winching forward. You're also winching to something else, the log, I think.
I'm pushing you though, so that's all right.
That's alright. Now I am attaching the rear part of the track to the log. Wait a sec, like this. And this will bring me forward, like it did yesterday. It's a very special technique. Attach the rear part of the track. And I gotta force my way past this log. Okay, I broke it. Ah, you can actually break the logs in this game.
You can move them around, so I
They
wouldn't be
will
surprised if
break.
you can
They
break
will
them now.
break eventually. They will break. I can winch forward. Yeah. On from the log itself. So the logs actually can help you. Okay, I see you winching. This is very cool. I won't lie.
That's weird. I had a lot less trouble getting past that log than you. Not really sure why.
Maybe you wait more, or maybe I move them out of the way. I don't know. Okay, now I'm
Hang on,
winching to you again.
stop and
Yeah,
winch
yeah,
me. Yeah, there we go.
yeah. I'm winching.
Because I ran out
Unfortunately,
of attachment
you're
points, so
pulling me
okay.
back a bit, but not much.
Cool, I'm getting there though. Winch to that telegraph pole and pull yourself up, and then I can winch to you again.
Ah, can we do it that way? I winch to the pole and you winch to me? We could do it
No,
if
but
I accept.
once you've moved up a bit, then I can just winch to you after that.
Yeah, if I disable the handbrake, maybe the truck will move.
It helps. Not sure what I can actually do there. Oh, it's you. Okay.
The problem is, the moment I pull you, I get pulled back instead because you wait so
That's
much.
fine because we're making progress though.
We're making it. You're right. You're right.
Because now you can now you can disconnect and get further up the hill, and then I can connect to you again.
I
You
don't
see what I
think
mean?
it's needed. I'm moving.
But
Well,
if you get
okay.
stuck, that's what you can do.
Yeah. Oh, no, but actually you disconnected. That's good. Switching to the wrong
I want you to
thing.
get further up the hill because I can just about progress here. Oh, there we go.
Let me check the map one sec. I want to see which way we are supposed to go. Yeah, because the incline here is impossible. We gotta go around. We go around like this. I did it yesterday. You don't go into the paddle area, but rather this way. I think by the time I'm out of time, we will probably reach the warehouse, but not the factory. In any case, it's good progress because we can take it
Yeah,
from
take
there.
that bend route. Take that long bend route.
Yeah, it's the only way to do it. Absolutely, you cannot
That
go
other
wrong.
route is insane. It's like
No, no, I did
vertically up
it
a
on
mountain.
the way back, and even descending, it's dangerous as hell.
Yeah, I bet. I'm getting somewhere.
It's working, it's working. The two trucks make all the difference.
Kind of pushing you at some points, so that's speeding things up, I think, because you're not getting stuck where I'm pushing you. If you see what I mean.
No, of course. Yeah, it's working very well.
And then you end up bouncing through it and then pulling me, so it kind of works out.
We're getting to the top of this mountain.
This kind of thing is insane. Like, does this sort of thing really happen? This kind of absurd scenario with trucks? Do people really do this kind of thing with trucks? It seems pretty stupid.
Well, there are structures that are built in hard to reach places. There must be a
Yeah.
story similar to this. Probably they have. You know what's the difference, no? Here we go by trial and error. Expert trackers that do this job will have procedures that work in most situations. So
If it's a well-prepared company, they'll send vehicles ahead of the ones that stuck that are specifically designed for the terrain to help pull the truck through.
of course.
Yeah. And like you were saying, with real humans, you've got a lot more opportunity to put shims in under the wheels and do things to help that you can't do in this game, basically.
It will play out very differently. They will all know what to do already, and they will proceed from another to another.
But yeah, attaching to the side of a truck that's flipped over just to keep going, yeah, that happens all the time. Trucks tip over all the bloody time without damaging the truck even. I mean, well, they dent up, of course, but then again, they're out in the middle of nowhere. They're expected to dent up and flip over and stuff like that.
Yeah.
In situations, you'll actually find extra hooks and things so other trucks can't attach to it, or people can tie lines around it and then do a blocking thing to get it upright again.
Yeah, use like block and tackle pulleys to provide leverage to pull things over that are heavy and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It depends what part of the world you're in. I mean, in America, what you're doing right now would only be done in a smuggling operation. OSHA wouldn't allow anything else.
It's got a bit of that appeal. The first game was like that too, with the
Even though the
roadblocks.
people working would just go, why do we have to bring all this extra equipment here? All we need is a blocking chain, some lines here, and we can pull it over.
Yeah.
Of course, the funny thing is when one truck pulls one truck upright and it gets tipped over in the process.
That can also happen, I bet.
Yeah, because they end up using each other as a lever, don't they?
Like the
Yeah.
story from World War II that you were telling me about, Jens, the Panzer
Oh.
recovery vehicle, and then you had the Panzer recovery vehicle.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know,
There's videos on YouTube of it happening. They use a crane and truck to lift one truck, and the other truck finally, when it
I have
tips over,
seen these
pulls the crane
videos.
over.
Yeah, I remember these videos.
you know what I was reading about yesterday, Zarlok. So when we reinvaded France and America became involved in the Continental Second World War, they set up a thing called the Red Bull Express, which was like a truck highway going through France and into Belgium and eventually into like Germany, to get like supplies to the front line, and like they painted a red bull on them and they had priority over other trucks on the road. But it sounded like a lot of it was a muddy quagmire. Like this, had hundreds of trucks, churning out muddy roads, and I've no doubt it was much like this for a lot of the guys
Likely,
driving trucks on that,
likely.
because the
I know
roads would have
that
been a mess.
particular run. They actually kept tanks back to pull trucks forward, and they had bulldozers and modified steamrollers. Basically, the steamroller without the steam to
Yeah.
flatten the road in between runs.
I've seen some pictures and stuff, and it, you can see that there were trucks stuck in complete muddy messes like this, on the road at various points.
So it's not completely unrealistic.
And it was an interesting scenario, because it was very much like this is part of why America won the war, because they could do logistics. They could just manufacture a shitload of stuff because their factories weren't being bombed, and they just were able to
What
like
factories? We have no factories
manufacture.
anymore.
Not anymore, no. But at that time, America.
Well,
had
at
quite
the
a lot of
time,
industrial-
yeah, the industrial power of the US
This
was
is
no.
the sad thing about America and Britain. Like, we've lost our industrial base over the last sort of 80 years or so. We're not industrial nations anymore, really. Oh, shit, I'm tipping over.
Don't tell
Not quite.
so. No, well, okay. In any
I've seen
case,
some of the dumbest thing. I've seen them ship raw ore to China to be processed.
Yeah.
let me see the map. Okay.
Round to the left, basically.
You need winching?
That way. Yeah, the way you're going is where we need to go.
Oh, no, I was asking if you needed winching.
Yeah. Try it now.
Okay. Now, once we are at the warehouse, I will have to leave you, take a detour, and grab the metal again, the metal that I lost.
Well, we're not going to get that done this time, though.
No, it's impossible. I don't have that much time. If you want to play this again this afternoon, to me it's okay. I'm enjoying it immensely. For some reason. No, you would do the planes. So let's do the
But
planes.
then I do fancy doing some planes,
Okay, okay. We can continue this tomorrow morning. In any
I'm very
case,
conscious. I'm very conscious of not wanting to like overplay this game and then get sick of it,
I don't think
No.
it will ever happen for me. For some reason, these things are enjoyable. I don't know why. Probably it's a
You can
past life
still find
experience.
remnants of the Red Bull Trail by digging. There's so much
Yeah.
gravel and stuff from the road
Wow.
shoved down into the ground.
Yeah. There's all kinds of remnants of the so the Second World War in France and the First World War.
Oh no, the same in Italy. Still from time to time it makes the news that they find they unearthed a bomb and they got
Bombs
to
and stuff, yeah.
evacuate to defuse the bomb or make sure that the bomb cannot explode in any case.
Well, they found some in London like in the last few years. Just like,
It's typical of all the European countries, I bet.
yeah.
They bombed freaking everywhere. Someone joined the match. A guy named Blade Hype.
Tell him to come and help us out here. Good point.
With 4 people it would really be doable. I think I'm stuck. See if you can push me a bit. Then you will get stuck. So we absolutely need to winch forward somewhere. But I see no
There are
chance.
trees ahead of you. There's like a pole to your right.
But I can get to it. Wait a second, the differential saved me. By going differential, I was finally able to move forward. Yes. There you go. And now we can winch one another again.
Too bad you couldn't be a well-to-do company hauling something valuable enough to merit Chinooks.
Yeah.
Your truck gets stuck, they just bring the copter over and
Ah,
lift you
yeah.
up.
Well,
You
it
down
wouldn't be much of a game at that point, though. It would be a different type of game, I guess. I would enjoy that game. Yeah, flying helicopters. I don't think
I think.
James would. He kind of hates helicopters. Am I wrong? Well, I
Yeah.
don't love them.
They've got their uses, but I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't get in a helicopter personally. You know.
No, it's a very dangerous type of implement, and you hear it in the news constantly. You know, it's the way the rally driver died, Colin McQueen, because he bought an helicopter basically and tried to
Was it
pilot
a
it.
helicopter accident?
Yes,
Okay.
it's not the only
Yeah,
famous
but that, that,
person
that
that
can happen
died.
to a plane pilot as well. If they're not experienced, then
But the helicopter is on a different level of the difficulty. The plane, more or less, is like a
yeah.
car that goes up and down too. The helicopter is a science. Helicopter is a religion almost. The moment you make a tiny mistake, it overturns and you destroy yourself like in
Hang on.
half a
Oh, that's what
second.
I'm doing here. Yeah, okay. I mean, helicopters are very useful in awkward situations where you can't land a plane, things like that.
No, they will be useful, of
But they're
course.
dangerous. You know, they're dangerous
They're inherently
machines.
very dangerous.
They're more dangerous to the stuff around them than they are to themselves. So there is that.
It's just like in flight, they're so unstable. They're inherently unstable. If you
They
see what I
fly
mean.
because they are, yeah.
In
It's
flight?
basic.
I don't know.
right.
I've seen some of the emergency testing they do for these things. If you have a single rotor helicopter, you lose engine, the thing just auto rotates to the ground.
Auto rotation, of
But
course.
that's not really
I
anything to do
wrote
with
an
how
article
stable it is.
about that.
That's more just the fact that you can auto rotate, which is a controlled crash, really.
Well, yeah, you're going to be spinning by the time you get to the ground, so
Okay,
it's gonna.
excuse me, I gotta say a thing. Wait here, I go fetch the medal, because we gotta go with the medal to complete the mission.
Oh, where am I
Uh,
supposed to go from here? Is it along this way?
you gotta go to the factory, basically. If you want to start moving towards it, consider we won't reach the factory today, I have another 5 minutes.
Where is
I'm
it, though?
fetching, in the meantime I'm getting the materials.
Is it Smithfield Dam I need to go to?
It will take like 3 seconds, wait there, I'm coming back. Just getting the medal. Or the bricks, depending on what he gives me. One of the two things he will have. So it's okay, actually. that
Watch
I
him get
lost.
stuck.
I can get both here. I think I should get the bricks on this trip, because in theory the metal is heavier. It needs 2 bricks, 1 metal planks, and the thing that you're carrying. So we will bring the bricks and the thing that you're carrying on our first trip. Which is not bad. We gotta do absolutely one thing, it's very important. Before we end this session, you detach the trailer, that way it saves the position of the trailer. Otherwise, when you disconnect, it could play the same trick that it did on me earlier and make the trailer disappear, which would be a tragedy in this case. You gotta absolutely detach the trailer. No, you didn't have to come this way. We have to go... Basically, this is unexplored territory to me. I've never gone north from here. Missing oil tank. There is a missing oil tank on the way. And also it's unexplored by definition, because the map is also black. I think we should stop here, honestly, unless we risk getting ourselves in a situation and then we cannot resolve. In any case, this is the direction we go. If you want to turn the track. But then, most of all, detach the trailer, so that if your track gets reset, the trailer stays there. Otherwise, it's very bad. You need winching?
It's weird the way my light went out.
I think the winch here.
Okay.
I hope there isn't a broken line in the attic, and it's just either popped the ballast, or a ballast line came loose.
That would suck, honestly, yeah. This will take us to the factory if all goes well, but honestly I will scout with the car first. In any case, it would take the best part of an hour at the very least, so I guess we should stop. I'm sorry guys, I really don't have it at the moment. I've been playing more than 3 hours. Let's do it tomorrow, I guess. But let's do it together at this point. It would be a shame if we did it separately. I might play the game, perhaps, but if I do, I'll play with a different vehicle, and I'll leave this here. so that we can do it together. In any case, this afternoon we're playing Sturmovik together.
I think so, yeah.
So
This looks more muddy up here.
it might be troublesome. I would go with the car first, honestly. I wouldn't do it like this. It's risky.
It's going to take a long time because it's
Just
like
detach the
more muddy
trailer
terrain.
before I close the mission, so we're sure that it stays here.
Let me just disconnect that.
Yeah,
That
I think
detached
it's a good
trailer.
idea. Yeah, perfect. This way it should stay here. At least it did yesterday. I don't know. This game is strange. Okay. I'm closing the match. It will save because of course it's my game. It will
Yeah,
save.
I'll leave it to make you do it.
Return to the menu. Yeah. And it should stay there. And this we'll do next time we play this together, of course. It's giving me a session, well, upgrades and one not done, and non mission completed, because of course a single mission takes 4 hours. This is the most long game in the history of AAA games, I guess, if you can even
But like I
call
was
it
saying
that.
to you yesterday, I think that once we've got some of the upgraded trucks and decent amount
Yeah,
of money,
but you see how much money it gives
we'll
you
stay
for one of
some
these
decent
eternal
money.
missions? Like nothing, it gives you 2,000. When will you be able to afford a better truck? Too many missions
Yeah.
you have to do.
I think that in a while it will start taking less long once you've got like a decent truck and stuff like that, you know.
Probably. Well, okay. See you in the usual. What is it? 3 hours? 3 hours and a half. Sort
It's
of.
like I think it's like 3 hours it's either 3 or 3.5 hours depending on exactly when you start really.
Yes, and we play Stormwake with VR and all that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. We haven't played in a while, and the last day I had a lot of fun. I was thinking constantly, if only we were together, because when you're alone in Stormwake, you're a big disadvantage. You need another pair of eyes, basically. It's
Oh, that's a
essential.
point. Did you see I linked it's a single post, but there's a thread in there in that post is in, which is basically modified shaders for DCS,
I know that
which
thing.
apparently work.
Reshade. I
No,
used it.
not
Oh,
reshade.
another thing.
Look at the thing that I linked in Discord.
Okay, I will.
The
Here
thread
it
that's
is.
in, basically you download these modified shader files and you put them in the game directory.
This
And
is for
those,
DCS, though.
yeah, for DCS. Those work better for VR apparently, and like people on another.
But I had I might list the problems that I had the other day. Okay, well, the first was because of me. I had difficulty starting the A10 again because I hadn't flown in a while. Then when I finally started moving with the plane, the front wheel of the plane broke. Every time I started rolling, for no reason. The A10 doesn't even have a fucking parking brake. I don't understand why. Every time I started rolling, bam, wheel broke. 3, 4 times. Then I went flying something else. After a while I was in the air. The game start to be jerky, like I have 3 frames per second. What the fuck? Okay, restart again. I try to play single player. I still stuck with it. I wanted to stream DCS that morning, absolutely. And I told the public, okay, I'll play without VR. I rearrange the room. I start playing without VR. Does the same thing. After a while, I'm flying 3 frames per second. I gotta restart the game. And then I said, what the hell? I'll play this never again. I won't play it ever again. It's a shame because I love the game. And in the free month. I might try it, but I will have to play
I
it.
would say try those shaders because
yes,
people in another Discord I'm in who play in VR are saying that it works really well and that it makes it work much better in VR for them, like other people who have VR headsets, basically. So it seems like it might get you somewhere. You see what I mean?
Good idea. Okay. I'm
I
downloading them right
I
after
don't know
this.
because it's DCS, so you know your mileage may vary.
It's
Basically,
a very badly programmed piece of software. Unfortunately, it's worse than Sturmovik. At least in my experience, it is. It used to run well. No, no
the annoying
longer.
thing about DCS is like it's badly programmed, and to be honest, ED are not really a great developer, but they're the only one that
And the only game. It's the only thing you
only
want.
one that does so many planes in
It's
a
the only
detailed
way
manner.
you can do that type of gameplay. There's not. But so you
Yeah.
want to play DCS again? Actually, no, because if you want to.
Not
No,
today,
and then no, in the future, I mean. No, because if I had to play it alone, I would rather play Sturmovik with you. But if we play together this year, I'll try again.
maybe at some point in the future, like in the next week or
Okay.
something,
Why not?
when I get around to playing DCS a bit on my own and like binding all the keys and getting the game
Yeah,
working
make sure the
me,
controls work because you see it takes hours to get them
after
work.
I'm a bit more comfortable with the game and I've got it running properly, then maybe
In the
maybe
meantime, I'll try to
play it.
have a session without streaming to be sure that it works decently at least. Maybe with this.
I would say try those shaders because I mean it might
I
work, it
will.
might not.
I
It
will.
might make no difference, but it's worth a try. Yeah.
Okay, remember to use the beta version. Everyone plays that. The base game is
That's the
does
one.
not play.
That's the one I've got installed from
Mm,
Steam. Yeah.
perfect. This is the one you're gonna play. Well, okay. See you later then.
Yeah. See you
Gotta
in a
run.
bit.
Bye, Zagosek. Bye, everyone.
Later.
Bye bye. And to anyone still watching, thank you for being here. It's been a good session. We made some progress. Of course, it's a very difficult game, but we still made some progress. In 2 hours, like I said, we play Snowrunner with Giants. I hope you'll be there. It will be my pleasure. See you later. Bye bye.